Yeah. We back.
Hey.
What we doing? Yeah, we raising kings. What she doing? Yeah, she raising the king. What they doing? Yeah, they raising kings. Raising kings. Raising kings. What she doing? What he doing? Yeah, they raising kings. What I'm doing? Yeah, I'm raising the king. Lady Love, what you doing? Yeah, she raising the king. We raising some kings. We raising some kings. Yeah. Raising Kings Podcast.
And we back.
Yeah.
Like we never left.
Alright, yes, y'all. Y'all tuned into the Raising Kings Podcast. This is your girl Sassy.
And it's your girl, Lady Love.
And this is Hefe. We back again.
We back
ready
again.
to do it.
Yeah.
The shutdown is over.
It's over.
No more shutdown.
But we
The
gonna
government is open.
We gonna get into
Money's
all
ready to flow.
Motherfucker. Definitely.
Bitch ass niggas.
But yeah,
Talk.
We back again this week.
Exactly.
We're going to give y'all all the good shit. We're going to give y'all the great topic that we got to talk about today. We're going to give y'all this week's sass. And we're going to get really, really raunchy as fuck on the hot seat.
Mm-hmm.
It's on y'all.
Ready or not?
I ain't got nothing coming. I'm rolling off for y'all right now.
You rolling off for us? Well, we ready.
Nothing coming on the hot seat.
We ready.
It's up to y'all. Whatever y'all want to talk about, I'm with it. Fuck it.
Exactly. It's good like Pepsi, boy.
That's it.
There you go. Pepsi.
What a check out, Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Yes.
Pepsi.
Yes.
Titties.
Exactly. So what we talking about?
Titty.
Was basically begging season.
Begging season.
Motherfucking season. What you mean by begging season, yo? Because I ain't begging.
Well, I mean, first we always like to start off by talking about the kids. I want to talk about something that's like very dear and like it just hit me. You feel me on my heart because the shit is like so heavy on my heart. We always see these kids that's out there in the middle of the street or whatever asking for money for their football team or they finna go somewhere or whatever. Right. They need this money for something. Or you'll see these kids out there in the middle of the street asking for money or whatever with M&Ms or some type of snacks or goodies or whatever.
And it's supposed to be like for like sports purposes or something like that.
Yeah. Regardless if it's for sports purposes or not, it's no fucking adult supervision. You got these kids in the middle of the fucking road
out there getting
Somebody
money.
told them to get out there and start begging. Yeah. Okay? I personally don't fucking like it. Yeah. I don't like it. I don't like it one fucking bit. Okay. Yeah. Now, when I used to go to Hialeah Senior High, thoroughbreds, but we used to, have to do that sometimes or whatever, go out in the middle of the street. Did I ever personally do it? No. Did I see other children doing it? Yes, but they were always supervised, whether it be a coach, head coach, whatever type of coach or whatever was out there with them. Now, all I'm saying is, don't you feel like we training them to be bums? I feel like we training them to be fucking bums out there, when they don't have nothing or whatever. Oh, here's a good idea. Let me go out there, make a sign and just ask for money because the people gonna give it to me. Or let me go and buy some water, whatever, and they'll give me some money or whatever. Right. Then some people will say, okay, well, is it us showing them, is it hustling or not or something like that? Right. Listen, it's a form of begging. You feel me? And I feel like my son is into sports. He's played football or whatever, but if he gets up to that age in high school or middle school when they're asking him to get out there on that street and ask for money to go to the state finals or wherever the fuck it is that they want to go, I'm going to tell his ass no. I'm going to personally go to the school and tell the coach whatever his fee is, I already got it. Okay? He already taken care of. Don't have my child out on the street asking for shit because he don't need it. Okay. What about he already got his airfare, bus fare, all of that shit.
What about the kids who don't have it though?
But you know what?
Listen. My child got it, and I don't want him on the street asking for it. I don't want that instilled in his mind that he could go on the street and walk up and down for hours asking for money. I don't. I feel like if it's legit, okay, if it's not somebody behind it that's pocketing the fucking money, right? You feel me? Telling these kids to go out there and lie, saying that they doing it for a greater cause or something like that. Why aren't they like the Girl Scouts? The Girl Scouts always have supervision, and they're always in front of an establishment. Okay, they always have parental guidance, or it's some type of adult with them.
Absolutely.
Okay,
I agree.
Why the fuck they can't do the same thing?
Yeah.
You hear me? Why the fuck they can't? Why not? Because soliciting is not allowed. Okay, you can't fucking solicit. The money must be used towards a good fucking cause, and we need to make sure that this money is going wherever the fuck you say it's going. Okay, and the problem is, it's a lot of black kids that I'm seeing, and I don't like it. I'm sorry, I don't like it.
But you don't think
I don't
that?
like it.
But you don't think that like those major establishments, like the Girl Scouts or the Boy Scouts and things like that, that's like corporate, you know, companies, they're allowed to stand on these establishments. But if you have a bunch of black kids from the inner city saying, "Oh, can we stand in front of Publix and do a fundraiser?" You don't think it's a little more difficult for them to get their approval?
No, I don't. I don't think so, because they shouldn't be doing the talking. The principal should.
That's true.
The principal should be doing the talking.
That's true.
The principal should be doing the talking. The counselor should be doing the talking. Somebody with a fucking education should be doing the talking. Okay,
but you know
not
what?
some kid.
But you know what? I'm looking at the flip side to it. I hear what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking at the flip side to it, because at the same time you have these kids, and I've seen it too. I've been at gas stations, kids coming up telling me, "Oh, can I wash your windows? I'm gonna do this." Or these kids will say, "Oh, I want to go to Wet and Wild, and can I wash your windows to get this money or whatever?" And I'm thinking at the flip side to it. These same kids, you know, 11 years old, 10 years old, 12 years old, in that age range or whatever the case may be. No supervision, like you said. Nobody, no grown up, no parent. But I'm looking at the entrepreneur skills, which is, I'm not saying it's completely right, but at the same time, let's look at the flip side. I'm looking at it when I was a kid. When I want that same kid, he's trying to wash my windows. He's trying to pump my gas. That same kid could be on the other side of the street, with a package in his hand.
Or
selling drugs,
or sticking you up,
doing some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? At least these kids is taking the initiative to try to. It's not really. I wouldn't say, like you said, it's not the right thing. They don't have supervision, but at least he's trying to do something to generate some income for himself, because maybe his mother ain't got the money, or his parents, or whatever the case may be. And 10 times out of 10, maybe these parents are single parents, mother's just raising a child, or whatever the case may be, and trying to do his thing and trying to be an entrepreneur on his own. It could go either way.
It could go a lot of ways.
Absolutely. I agree with you 120%. But I'm looking at the other side.
You got to look at both sides.
You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the other side. He could be doing something completely different. He could be out there selling the package. He could be out there robbing and stealing. But at least he's trying to do something productive.
Right.
That's the way I see it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's a lot of different reasons. I don't know. I mean, a lot of the different, you see the kids out there, and I know for one, my husband, every time he see these kids, he get them money. Every fucking
I'm not gonna lie to you too.
He gives them money.
I'm one of them too. Cause I've seen these kids at gas stations and different places and saying they raising money for their football team or whatever the case may be. They damn sure ain't selling no Girl Scout cookies. They damn sure ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? They damn sure ain't doing that. But I look at them like when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't choose to stand on the corner and sell no drug and have no package in my hand, pushing no drugs. You know, but if they trying to do something positive and trying to do something to help themselves, and again, I have to look at it as the community that they live in. They might be living, I don't know what their situation is. They could be living in a single parent home or whatever the case may be, and don't have that guidance to let them know, like, listen, this ain't the thing to do. You know, stay in school. I'll give you the money to help you provide, to get what you need or whatever the case may be. They may not have that. They may not have that access.
And then when you think about like sports and stuff, that stuff is expensive. It'd be like $700.
But you know, like Miss Love was saying, they don't have. Sometimes they don't have that access. It may not be about sports. It may be about just getting a plate of food for them to eat for the night. We don't know.
That's true.
Well, okay.
They can have some sorry ass parents.
Okay.
We don't know what the fuck they may be going through.
I agree. I agree. So, okay, I guess the reason why I'm so passionate about the fact and so appalled about the whole situation is because I was a part of the fucking Girl Scouts. Okay, I was a part of the Girl Scouts or whatever in my projects that I lived in or whatever, and they told us this was totally different. They told us, try and sell the Girl Scout cookies on your own or whatever, and then we'll be at an establishment on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday or whatever. But in the meantime, get with your neighbors, talk with your other friends and family or whatever. See if you can get, sell as many cookies as you possibly can on your own.
Right.
Which I did. Next door to me or whatever, next door to my projects was a nursing home or whatever. So I would go there. I didn't think I was going to get any money, but the older people they was giving me money and everything. And I received a lot of money for these Girl Scout cookies. They would have to pay. Once they pay, they gave me the money. You feel me, Dave? I filled out the little form for whatever cookie that they wanted. And I was supposed to bring back those fucking cookies.
And Girl Scout cookies.
It never happens. Okay?
Yo, it's been times when I've been going to them damn, I come out the car, Walmart, Publix, and I see them all.
Yeah,
like,
they're there.
Damn it, these motherfucking
Girl Scout cookies are right there. So let me tell you.
I don't want them butter cookies. I don't want to fuck with them butter cookies. But just on GP, I'll be like, fuck it, let me get them. And they'll sit in the back of my car, my truck with them fucking butter cookies or whatever the fuck they is.
Y'all ain't hear the whole story though.
I hear you.
I took the money.
Okay.
I took the money. I couldn't hold the money. I don't have a bank. I had to give it to my mom. Okay, I gave it to my mom so she could hold my fucking money.
What happened?
And when it got time for me to turn in the money, okay, I ain't have no money.
There you go.
Okay, what the fuck did my mom tell me? What fucking money you talking about?
There you go.
What money?
You see what I'm saying?
What money? My mom pocket. And she got upset. She said, what the fuck you talking about? What you mean? All the meals that you ate, all the clothes on your back. Wait a fucking minute. That wasn't for that. Okay, that was never for that. So I'm out here, Miss Goody fucking Two Shoes, asking for fucking money for a good cause for my fucking Girl Scouts because we want to go camping and all of this shit. And I went home and I gave my money to my mom so she could hold it for me. And now I ain't got no fucking money to turn in. And these people think I'm fucking liars. I can never go back and ask for anything
But you know
else.
what?
I had a tragic fucking experience with
that.
No,
but you know what? It might have been tragic for you.
Tragic.
But look at the other side of that shit for your mom, though. Your mom had to provide. Your mom had to put food on the table. And she was looking for that other alternative. It wasn't like, you had your...
God sent?
It wasn't, not God sent, but at the same time, you got to look at it. Your mom was using what she got to get what she needed.
Yeah.
She knows she needed to feed you. She know you need to eat every night.
It wasn't her money.
It wasn't her money, but at the same time, she had to make the sacrifices.
So all I can think about is these kids that's out there who's been manipulated by their parents to tell them to get out there on the street to ask for money so that they go home and give it to their parents to help them. Yeah. I don't like that.
Yeah. Yo, listen to me.
I don't like nothing about it. They're children, and the parents are supposed to be providing for the kids.
Yo, listen to me. The worst thing I could ever see. I remember one time I was coming into Walmart. I seen a family. The whole family. The mother was pregnant. The father was out there holding a sign. The daughter out there holding a sign, talking about they need money. That's the most hurtfulest shit that I could even fucking see in my work. It's fucking hurtful to see people like that. I remember there was times I'm walking into the store, I see some other people walk. Oh fuck! Look at these people over here begging for money. But yo, we 2 seconds off from being right there. It could be me.
Yeah,
with my family.
You never know what's
sitting out there begging and wanting to see somebody help me for some money.
Right.
And I can't feed my family. And you got some fuck nigga out here walking up thinking like, man, fuck these fucking people. They don't want to fucking pay. Why can't they get a fucking job? Yo, you don't know what the fuck I'm going through with my family, yo.
But
I got fucking kids to feed. I don't have no job. I may not have no fucking legal papers to work. Who the fuck knows?
Exactly. But here's another thing with that, right? So, sometimes they be having the fundraisers and stuff like that, in school, right?
Oh, yes.
So what about those? Excuse me. What about those fundraisers exploiting those kids, and then they sell all this money worth of candy and stuff like that, but they don't get shit from it.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And it's the same thing. They got
and all they get is like some toy or something like that.
Some cheap ass toy.
No, they get a class party. What the fuck is y'all talking about? They get a class party.
But you know what?
Fucking cupcakes
from
Publix.
Exactly.
It's true.
They get 30 minutes of happy time.
It's
That's
yo,
it.
So those
but it's true.
Kids, but
You-
when they could go ahead and get their own shit and
right?
their full
Because
profit.
you don't. Yo, we looking. We. I'm not saying we. I'm just talking about for me. I'm not better off than nobody else sitting right next to me.
Yeah, you know.
I don't know what you might be going through inside your household. I may have a little more than you may have, but I'm 2 seconds away from being broke. I'm 2 seconds away from being homeless,
Right.
just like you is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't sit back and say I can judge what you doing.
Yeah.
So when I see these kids on the street or whatever the case may be, asking for let me wash your window. Yo, it's been times where kids will be like, yo, can I wash your windows or whatever? And I swear to you, I'm telling you right fucking now, it was in the summertime. These kids was at a gas station asking me, we want to just go to Wet and Wild and go have some fun at the Wet and Wild and go to the amusement park.
Right.
And I didn't need my windows to be washed. My car was clean as a motherfucker.
Yeah, but let them watch.
You know what I'm saying? I said, how much you need to go to the park and go? It was like 3 girls. How much you need to go to the park? Well, it's gonna cost us $15, $20. Yo, I gave them all their money to go to the park.
Yeah.
Whether it was good or bad,
It don't matter if you just.
because I know for a
fucking
fact.
hustle.
Because I know
You
for a
fucking got hustled and a pimp was sitting right
No.
there telling them hoes
That
to
may
go
be
and
true.
fucking collect his fucking money.
that may be true. But at
just
that
saying.
particular point in time, when them kids came to me and asked me for it, and I had it, I gave it to them. Because if it was my daughters and they wanted to go to Wet and Wild and they wanted to go have some fun or whatever, I'm gonna do it for them.
Right.
So as
Second-
kids,
Yeah, when it comes to the kids.
they gonna knock me for that hustle every single time.
Yeah.
Every single time. If I got it, I'm gonna give it to them. Because you know what?
This what
Them
I'm
same
saying.
kids. Because you know what? Them same goddamn kids can go get a little gun or something
stick that
like
ass
that
up.
and go bust me over the head when I'm trying to pump my gas
And take all
and
that
say,
shit
let
in
me
your
take
pocket.
all your shit.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying though. I feel like I don't care. I feel like the struggle is with the parent. It's never with the child.
It is, man. But
I
you
feel
got
like-
some sorry ass parents out there, yo.
I understand.
You
I
got some
understand.
sorry ass
I'm
motherfuckers out
speaking-
there.
Yeah.
I'm speaking from a parent's point of view.
I hear
a
you.
Diligent parent.
I hear you.
I don't care if I ain't got a pot to piss out because I done been there when my child was first born. I don't give a fuck if I don't never eat. My child gonna eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. I can be a fucking 95 pounds. I don't give a fuck.
I hear you,
My
man.
child is gonna
Yeah,
eat.
my child
He
gonna
gonna
be
have
straight.
a roof over his head. I don't give a flying fuck. You feel me? I'm not gonna put that in my child's. I'm not gonna put that stress on him.
Right.
I'm not.
Yo,
He's
you
gonna
know
have-
what?
He's not gonna have to do that.
You know what?
whatsoever, and he needs to know that.
Right.
I have to tell him he don't need to know that.
I agree.
Whatever he need to ask me, and I'll give it to him. Whatever he don't need, I'm gonna explain to him that right now it's not a need. I need to show him the difference between what he feels is a need or a necessity between what is clearly a want. You understand me?
Listen to me. Listen
No.
to me. I agree with you 120%.
My child ain't gonna be out there.
Listen to me. I agree with you 120%.
No.
I agree with you 120%. And I'm gonna do the same thing for my child too. But you got some sorry motherfuckers out here, yo, that all they thinking about is themselves. These kids came in here innocently. They ain't asked to be here.
It's a lot of parents that feel like their children need to work for them.
Right.
Absolutely.
I understand.
And
They feel like their kids are brought here to be like,
didn't do
okay,
these kids
pick up the slack.
These kids out here ain't do shit to be here in this world. We done laid up whoever we laid up with. We done fucked whoever we fucked, and we wind up having these kids out here in the street. No father fucking raising us, no guidance or nothing. We just out here in the world as fucking kids doing whatever the fuck we want to do. And we got these sorry ass parents out here don't give a fuck about their kids and what they got to do.
That's the truth.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's why they gonna get me every motherfucking time. Every time.
Yeah.
I remember, I swear to you, for God, I swear to you. There was this dude, he caught me every motherfucking week. This nigga came with his, he used to come up. I used to get off the Parkway in New York City. The nigga had no legs. Say he was in Vietnam and he was fucked up, and I would give him money every time. But one motherfucking morning, I seen this nigga come, he riding down the motherfucking road on a bike.
He had legs.
And shit. Motherfucker.
He had legs.
Yo, listen to me. Listen to me.
Them legs appeared.
Listen to me. The motherfucker was riding with a bike, riding with his legs and shit.
You was like,
and what the
fuck, nigga, you
motherfucker
had
would do, he pop his motherfucking legs off and be like, oh, I need money. That's some fucked up shit, my nigga. I really thought my fucking feelings was being fucked with.
Yeah, it was.
And every time I seen that nigga, I'm like, man, get the fuck out my fucking face, that bullshit,
That's
nigga.
what I was gonna ask. How y'all feel
Straight up.
about like when?
But yo, I'm gonna tell you straight
when the
up,
adults,
when it come to a kid, when it come to a kid, you gonna get my hustle every fucking time. Because I'm telling you, when it comes to the kids, man, you gonna get my hustle every time, because I know for a fact that motherfucking kid, that kid could be doing a lot of other fucking dumb shit. You understand? It could be my mother, it be my sister, my aunt. That kid could stick a pistol in their face, hurt my family, kill my family over some change to get something to eat.
Right.
So when it comes to that, I'm gonna go ahead and give. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, they get me every time. And I'm telling you, that dude I was telling you about with the no legs and the bike, with the no legs and the bike, this nigga got me for like almost 3 weeks in a row with that bullshit until I caught him one early morning with that fuck shit.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's one thing
Sassy,
about me with the kids.
Sassy got something heavy about the adults. Tell me, Sassy, and then I'm gonna tell you.
Oh no, I don't get.
That was funny as fuck.
I don't
It ain't funny, but it's real
no
shit,
money.
'cause
Straight up.
It might be funny and motherfuckers might be laughing about it,
Fucked up.
but it's real. That shit really fucking happened.
And for me, for adults, and I'm sorry, it may come off as racist, but I'm not racist. But for for like the white man and the white woman, man, you could go in any government office and get anything that you want. So I'm not giving you nothing that I had to work hard for. So get the fuck out my face.
Oh, you talking about white
Yo,
folk.
white folk. Like
white folk.
Like and they be the main ones on the side of the road begging. Like, what the fuck you doing begging? You probably got like $600 on your EBT card right now. Get the fuck out my face.
Well, you know they do this.
But I'm telling you, these kids look like me.
No, the kids.
I know
the kids can get it from me all the time.
I know them kids was me at one point in time.
Listen, y'all know me. I always lose my fucking debit card. I'm always losing my debit card. I could be on E. And if I say, damn, this is, I couldn't get to the bank on time. The bank closed. I only got $20 to put in my tank. I'm going to put 10 in and give the kid 10.
Yo.
When it's a kid, I'm sorry. I could be getting trashed, whatever. Like I could be getting scammed. It's the child. I just got to give it to the child.
Yo. I had again.
Them $3 pack of M&Ms make me want to say skirt.
Yo.
But hey, I gotta buy it.
Yo,
I gotta buy 2 packs.
I'm gonna say this shit again, and I'm gonna say maybe I was just fortunate because again, I was raised with a mother and father in my household, so I don't know what it was like to not have a father figure around. I don't know what it was like to have a mother around. My mother and father was not hooked on no narcotics. Exactly. They wasn't on no drugs. They woke up every morning and went to work and all that dumb shit. But I know friends of mine and other siblings and other kids that didn't have that. Right. When that crack epidemic hit the hood,
that messed a lot of people up, man.
I seen mothers and fathers left their kids just running rampant in the street while their mother and father was running around looking for crack and all type of dumb shit.
It's crazy.
So I know what that shit is like. I lived that shit. I seen it. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not going to be the one to sit here and say it's, again, like you said, Miss Love, it's not the right thing because you want to have a kid to have that guidance and you don't want to see him out here in the street begging and asking for money.
We're talking about raising kings.
Right, raising them. But
stop that shit,
but at the same time, we gotta look at the back. We don't
do
know
show
what the back
some
picture
hustle
is
and how to get it when they need it,
and what their family structure is.
I'm gonna stop all that shit right now.
Okay.
All of that you talking about. Okay. As far as people having these kids or whatever, and you don't know what the fuck it is that they going through. Let's take it all the way the fuck back. This is a slave fucking mentality that's going on in the black fucking community.
Yes.
When we were on the fucking cotton fields, women were supposed to just have sex and have kids. You were supposed to have sex, have kids so that they can be workers. Okay. You had kids. The more kids you had, the better it was, the better the farm was, so that they could, have more money or whatever, and then they would take the fucking male out of the shit any fucking way,
right,
and sell his ass off. The mom and the kids would be there, or they would be separated and stripped from birth, point blank, period. The woman was supposed to have kids, and they were supposed to be sold, and they were supposed to be workers. That's it. Detachment been happened. You feel me? That shit ain't happening because no fucking cocaine. That shit didn't happen because no fucking drugs. That shit been happening. People, listen, people have been having the mentality that they having kids for workers. Why we have so many fucking black African American women on welfare right fucking now? They having kids so that they can receive money. Okay?
But you know what? Let me tell you something.
It's a slave mentality. We are no longer on the fucking cotton fields.
Yeah.
You need to raise your children. You need to be a part of their lives. Okay? Stop that shit. I'm over it. I'm over the excuses.
But we still gotta understand that
I'm not.
It's kids
who
don't have it.
If you don't know where you came from.
Remember, some people selfish.
I'm not. Listen to me.
I agree, but they gotta get out of that slave mentality.
I'm not gonna disagree with you.
Your kids are not workers. They're not being birthed so that you could put them to work.
Listen to me. I'm not gonna disagree with you. I've seen mothers with their kids, 4 and 5 kids, coming out begging like, can I get some money for my kids? My kids need something to eat. This, that, and the third. Yo, I'm not, like I said, I'm not one to knock nobody's hustle. It's all about the cycle and breaking the cycle and coming out that cycle. But if you don't got the right education, the right guidance, you understand what I'm saying? To really know what you need to do, to be able to really help yourself, I can't really knock you for that, my nigga.
Yeah. No, it's not a knocking situation.
No. It's not knocking.
Right,
but it's still about.
It's
right.
enlightening.
But who's going to enlighten you on that? If you don't have the right
your
person.
Your brothers and your sisters.
Well, if they don't have
you gonna enlighten. You know
man,
what?
Listen. It's about breaking the cycle. But if we all in that same motherfucking cycle and we don't have nobody telling you the right way to come out that motherfucking cycle and say this ain't the right thing to do, you're going to keep doing that shit. And you're going to pass that shit on generation to generation to generation. It's about breaking the cycle.
Maybe I'm wrong for what I did.
No, you're not wrong.
Let me tell you something.
You're not wrong.
Let me tell you though. I don't know if this was last year or the year before this. The reason why it's been such a buildup is because I keep seeing these kids on the street.
Yes.
I don't like seeing my little black kids on the street asking for money.
I hear
this
you.
little black boy, I kept seeing him on the counter. I kept seeing him. He had the M&Ms. He must have had like 20 fucking M&Ms in the what's the name. I told him to give me the fucking pack. I don't want to hear no. I told him, I don't know what you out here selling it for. I don't care because I think you lying. Straight up.
What you giving them?
I don't care because I think you lying. I don't know who the fuck put you up to this. But how much is it for that whole fucking case? He told me I got 20. I'm telling them for $1 each. I said, here's $20. Give me the fucking case. And I don't want to see you on this fucking street again. Yo, here's your fucking $20.
But I hear you 1,000%.
Get the fuck off the street. Go to the library, pick up a fucking book, read, do something else, educate yourself, and tell your fucking parents don't have you out here on the fucking street like this. I don't care.
We can all disagree to agree with certain things, and definitely some points were landed.
And I don't think we disagreed on that.
No, that's what I said. We could agree to disagree.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, we going to conclude that, and that's the begging season. That's something that we could go on for hours. But,
Forever.
That's going to conclude
because it's everywhere. I've seen
topic.
It's everywhere, man.
Absolutely.
It's everywhere. It's every fucking where.
All right, y'all. This is this week's sass. This week's sass for that ass. All right, so
let's get it popping.
What we gonna kick this off with? Oh, the government reopened.
In a short while, I will sign a bill to open our government for 3 weeks until February 15th. I will make sure that all employees receive their back pay very quickly or as soon as possible. It'll happen fast.
Is it really though?
Mr. Orange then opened back up the government
open for real.
For his self-benefit so he could come to Mar-a-Lago and play golf. That cocksucker.
Play golf. Y'all think that's what it really is though?
Yeah, so he could play fucking golf.
I'm telling you, that's what it really is, yo.
Yeah,
I
so he
seen
can fucking
nigga.
play golf. But he's already threatening to shut it back down in 3 weeks, so
He ain't gonna do that. He ain't stupid.
That's crazy.
he better not.
Trust me,
that,
man.
that whole shit.
This
in New
nigga,
York, how
this
they
this
had
this
took a
nigga,
stance?
this nigga be selling wolf tickets. He ain't doing that shit. He ain't shutting it down. Trust me.
Yeah,
But they
that
took a
fool.
stance, right? What was that?
What?
Something Largo, whatever, in New York or something like
Yeah,
that.
LaGuardia Airport.
LaGuardia.
Yeah, them
They took a
motherfuckers,
stance.
them air traffic controllers was like, we not working today, and it just showed the power of the air traffic controllers.
There is
once they didn't
power
show
in
up,
numbers.
no planes was moving nowhere because New York is a major hub, and if they ain't working, the rest of the world ain't working either.
Exactly.
Ain't no planes coming in.
No
So
planes
once
coming
that
in.
happened, he was like, "Oh, time to open up the government."
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, it wasn't just that. Because being that we down here in South Florida, and I work up in, I got a business up in West Palm Beach, and I see when this joker comes in all the time
Yeah.
with Air Force One. These jokers out here taking pictures in front of Air Force One. All crackers. I'm sorry, but it's all crackers. They're all taking pictures, and normally they come in. His military plane comes in around Wednesday, drops off all the Secret Service shit and all the fucking, the Secret Service and all his fucking communication shit or whatever. They come down and drop his shit, and then they normally fucking create a barricade to just protect the plane, and they use charter buses to to protect the airport. So it's like a early defense towards the plane or whatever the case may be. And I seen that happened on Wednesday. So I'm like, okay, this nigga coming down here this weekend. In my mind, I'm like, oh, so if he's gonna come down here this weekend, the government is still shut down. How the fuck he gonna come down here and play golf and the government shut down? He gonna get hammered for that shit.
Right.
So he gonna work a deal. This was on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So come Wednesday, Thursday, everything was set up for him to come down. And Friday, he opened up the government.
Yeah.
Because his black ass is here right now as we speak, playing golf.
Exactly.
And he opened up the government.
Wow.
Bitch
So,
ass Mr. Orange.
There you go.
Mr.
You understand?
Wow.
Please. And I don't want no trouble. Secret Service, I'm
Yeah,
just
because I
saying.
heard the Secret Service has been coming, depending on what you write or what you text or what you tweet.
Yeah, we talked.
what you
coming to your
post.
crib.
We
They
talked
coming
about
to
that
your
last
door.
week.
They're
They're
asking
coming to your door.
information.
Yeah.
If
They
you
know
talk
your
about
name,
shooting
and they
that
wanna know
man
what the fuck you meant
or
by
trying to
what
kill
you
him,
stated.
that's not the thing to say. You talk
Yeah.
about killing him or
But
shooting him.
regardless, you can't do that against the
You cannot
president
do
of the
that. He
United
is the
States.
president of the
Yeah.
United States.
You can't do that.
Even though he's on that fuck shit.
Yeah, but you
You
can't.
can't be
you
saying
can't
that
send
bullshit.
no threats to the
You
president.
can't be threatening that man.
Even
You
though he's a
understand what I'm
bitch
saying?
ass orange man.
You understand? So he, like I said, he been in the White House for like 3-4 weeks. He never left the White House. He needs a break.
Yeah,
You
You
understand?
need some air.
He needs some air.
he misses
So he
Mar-a-Lago.
wanted to come down here and play some golf.
Yeah.
So come Friday,
He want
had
that
to open up
toupee to
government.
fly in the wind. So
There you
gotta
go.
allow it. There
And
you
if,
go.
So
I
that's
mean,
what he did.
if he's in New York and nobody's showing up to work, it's no way for him to get down here. What he gonna do? Drive?
He ain't going to New York. It's too cold. He want to come down here in the fun and the sun.
Exactly.
He want to come down here in the fun and the sun.
Even though it ain't no
To
fucking fun in the
Mar-a-Lago.
sun. Do you see us covered the fuck up? Ain't no sun. It was no sun today.
Yeah.
Okay? It was cold.
I don't know how he was playing today because it's raining the whole weekend.
It was cold,
But
it was
still in
raining.
all, he wanted to come out that White House.
Well, he said that he's going to give those folks back pay, and I hope that happens ASAP.
I hope so, too.
And that's the
But
great
like I
part
said,
about it.
mark my words, he ain't stupid. He not gonna shut that government down come the 15th.
Wow.
I don't think he is, because he not stupid, because he already see the repercussions. He was taking a beating.
Yeah.
You understand
Even
what
in
I'm
the
saying?
polls, everything has
In the
it
polls,
drops in the polls.
he was taking a beating for that dumb shit. So I don't think he's gonna do that this time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nancy Pelosi stood her ground.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's a
And it was the
strong
best
woman
thing to
right
do,
there.
because if the Democrats, us as Democrats and progressive, would have gave him, that little play to give him some play, to give him some money for that wall or whatever the case may be.
Yeah,
He
he
would-
would have lost.
And you know what? Let me tell y'all people something. He wanted $5 more billion to build that wall.
Yeah.
To build the wall is over $35 billion. So if he took $5 billion,
He was gonna come for more.
how was he going to build the wall? How was he going to build it? So the next time for the next $5 billion, he's gonna shut the wall down again. He needs about 35, 40 billion to build a wall.
Exactly.
That's what he needs to build that wall.
Ever since he first started talking about this shit, these people been coming out with memes out the ass. They talk about digging underneath the shit. They talking about like, you know, climbing over that bitch.
Them Mexicans.
They're thinking about all type of different ways of how the fuck to get over here, no matter what. You got to think about what these people are fighting to get away from. You understand me? And nobody is going to stop them from getting what the fuck it is that they need for their wife, their children, or whatever, to make a better home, a better life for their kids. Remember, we sold the dream. Land of the free. Come, create a new life for yourself. Build, you know what I mean? What the fuck? Supposed to be the land of the free, land of the home. You're supposed to be able to come over here and create a new life for yourself, send money home for your kids or whatever, be able to supply for them, work for them, get yourself together. This is my thing. Bring your family over here to live the American dream.
Exactly. But this is my thing. The jobs that these people are doing, these crackers act like they doing these jobs. They act like they want to do these jobs.
Listen, let's say it correctly. It's not just the crackers. We not doing them jobs either.
Exactly.
We don't want to.
But we're not complaining about that.
Listen, we not cleaning no toilets. We not turning no beds. We not cutting no.
But
grass.
we're not the ones complaining about it. That's why I gotta say them crackers.
But you know what? At the same time, you got these people that these people that listen. You have these people that have these companies that have these farms that got to pick vegetables. They got to pick potatoes. They got to pick greens and vegetables. You go up in West Palm Beach, a lot of these cane fields. You got cabbage, you got string beans, you got
and it's like
tomatoes.
The bus bring them out there.
The bus bring them out there. Not just Mexicans, you got Haitians, you got Jamaicans. All of them people out there.
And then the bell ring, they walk right back on the bus.
All these people picking corn.
Yeah, that's
we're not doing that.
Exactly. So why are these motherfuckers complaining?
Again, if you
they act like they taking their corporate jobs.
Let's don't prosecute the immigrants. If you want to prosecute somebody, prosecute the employees who's employing these people.
Right.
Exactly. But again, you got to look at it. Just imagine these. You call them illegals. You call them undocumented. They're not paying no taxes. They're not paying nothing. You understand what I'm saying? They're getting paid minimum wage. We collecting all the taxes. They getting all that free money, you know what I'm saying? With all this free work, picking all their cotton, picking all they vegetables or whatever the case may be. They the ones who are employing them.
Right,
exactly. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We giving them the incentive to come over here.
Exactly. Look at Trump, the main one. Yeah, Captain Orange is the main one talking about these immigrants, but he got immigrants working in his establishments and paying them under the table.
Because tax free. Listen, the lowest common denominator is it's not about that. It's about creating division. It's about these racists out here creating division, talking about this wall, trying to just set us against each other. And I'm going to say it again, and I said it on every single podcast. It's all a distraction, man. What they really want to do, again, I'm going to say it again, it's not about the wall. It's not about the immigrants. It's not, they already know they outnumbered. There's no question about that.
Right.
What they really want to do, point blank, is change the Constitution. If they can change that Constitution, we can wake up one morning and they're gonna be like, "Hey, nigga, get back on the plantation. You don't own shit. Get back on this plantation. Come pick this motherfucking cotton or whatever the fuck they got to want us to do." And they're gonna say, "You don't own that house. You don't own that car. You ain't got shit to do. We are the white race and we fucking own this fucking country. We the white imperial race or whatever the fuck we want to call it.
That's what they say.
You ain't shit." That's what they want to do.
Yeah.
But what else? What else?
Bottom line, cut clean and dry.
What else was in the news?
There's a whole bunch of shit in the news.
In Florida, in general,
you got this other white again.
Yeah, 21-year-old.
Ain't nobody talking. They talking about it, but they not saying the right shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You got another white boy with a gun,
homegrown terrorist,
laying down women.
Yeah, women.
Shooting them in the head.
We don't know their nationalities yet, right?
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know.
And you know they're trying to distract. They're talking about last week when it was Martin Luther King, when them jokers came from that Catholic school against that that American Indian.
Yeah, Indians, exactly.
The Indian dude that's his ancestors been here on this country way before any Caucasian came here. That dude has more right to this country than any of us on the face of this earth. You understand?
Yes.
And this dude was trying to go to the Lincoln Memorial. You had these young boys out here that's from a Catholic school, which I think was a plant anyway, because they did this on purpose to have these young boys out here doing this with this, all wearing this MAGA hat, talking about make America great again, all this dumb shit. You understand what I'm saying? To try to insult this man and deny this man his right to be here in this country.
Yeah, man.
You understand?
Crazy. But you see how they defending them little shits anyway, right?
Hey, listen. What it is what it is. It's all about
That's
the
why
complexion.
I say racism is taught, bruh.
Again, it's all about the complexion for the protection.
Yeah, but this 21-year-old went in a SunTrust bank, which I bank at that bank. So it could have easily well been me up in there trying to go get cash, because I'm always losing my damn debit card. So I'm always having to, on my lunch break, got to be running to the bank to put some money in my pocket until my debit card come. It could have been easily me on that floor getting shot in the head.
Yo.
But when it comes to their people,
but you know what?
Slap on the wrist.
But you know what? The thing about it is, all this shit that's happening, ain't nobody saying he's a terrorist. He's an enemy combatant of the country.
It's always they're misunderstood and they're
why is he not a terrorist? He's a terrorist.
Exactly.
An enemy combatant of the country, a terrorist.
Exactly. It's crazy.
And the lowest common denominator, I'm gonna say again.
We got black folk that's out there just trying to enlighten our people and protect and police our own neighborhoods. Since the police can't get it right, and we're called black extremists.
Yo, we have to vote, man. Vote.
Yeah.
All this shit that's happening,
the
numbers. Shit that we going through, and everybody else is struggling and going through, can't feed their family, government shut down, all this dumb shit. This is, again, we said it last week. It's the consequences and repercussions.
Yeah.
Consequences and repercussions, man.
Definitely.
They done took our cornbread.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? We have to vote. We can't be sitting around and we able. There's a lot of people out here in a lot of different states. In Florida, you know what I'm saying? In Florida, we let a lot of these felons get they voting rights back, which they trying to block that too. You understand what I'm saying? But
with that too, you gotta understand with those numbers, like we are thinking, see, that's another stereotype. We're thinking that it's like what 1.3 million felons that are restored rights, but we're thinking, oh, okay, all these felons are going to be restored. They're going to be all Democrat, but do you know majority of them are the white male?
Not only that, they're trying to block. They're trying to block all the fellas from voting.
But majority of them are not us.
Absolutely.
So
but
that's
you know what?
thing.
At the end of the day.
So we're thinking, oh yeah, all these fellas coming out, they're not us.
Well, let me tell you something. When you go through the penal system and you going through that situation, all them white jokers and everything else, they've been through it just like everybody else been through it. And if
but they try to make it seem
justice,
like we're the ones committing all these crimes and we're the ones that's behind these bars when it's a lot of them too.
Yo.
It's a lot of them.
A lot of us out here trying to vote against our own interests.
Exactly.
We have to vote, man. At the end of the day, we have to vote. Point blank, plain and simple. We're in a situation, we're in a jackpot right now. You understand what I'm saying? And we gotta vote.
Absolutely.
Voting, we have to vote.
If you don't vote, you're voting for the opposite party.
Man,
you're making a decision either way.
Yo, if you got the right to vote, you have to vote. This is where you have to see and understand that this is how important voting is. We have to vote.
Yeah, it's very important. It's very important, man.
You know what I'm saying?
And like I said,
the system is already
set
set
up
up
voting,
against
I mean, we can't have certain conversations because if you're not voting to change the narrative, it's like, I mean,
gotta vote, man.
You can't speak out on what's going on because you're not trying to make a difference.
You gotta vote.
Like, we need all hands on deck.
Jokers
we may not agree with
here.
everything some of our Democratic parties or whatever party you vote for.
I'm telling you
what they're about, but you gotta vote, man.
People will out here gonna sit here and be like, "Oh, Hillary." Again, we talked about it last week. They were saying how Hillary's a piece of shit. She ain't shit. We're not voting for her. We needed to vote for Bernie. You know how many jokers out here that want to just this sabotage the fact
because
that they
Bernie
just wanted Bernie wasn't elected.
Yeah, I was
and they
mad
needed
about
to vote,
that too,
and they just
but I
wanted to
still
vote
voted.
for just to shit on Hillary,
Yeah.
and they voted for the opposite, or they just didn't vote at all.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Look at the shit that we have to go through right now.
Because of it.
The shit
Speaking
because
of
of
that,
it.
speaking all the backlash about Hillary or whatever, everybody now knows that Senator Kamala Harris
Yes,
has
right.
announced
she's running.
she is running for president
Yeah.
in 2020.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see what.
And
Let's see
as
what
a
she.
black American descendant of slavery, she says, I'm announcing I'm not voting for her. Oh, shit. This is Tariq Nasheed. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's Tariq Nasheed.
He's
that
saying
said,
that
yeah.
I am not. I'm announcing now that I am not voting for her unless she has an agenda
Yeah,
to
for
provide
our people.
tangible resources specifically to black people.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yo.
She's not. He says he's not falling for the minority count. Fuck that shit.
Yo,
the whole,
regardless
I'm
to
running
what-
because you're black. I'm black.
Yo, let me tell you something. I like Nasheed, Tariq Nasheed.
Nasheed.
I really like him and everything else, whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, we need to get behind these candidates.
Yeah, we do. We have to.
You know what I'm saying?
We have
Because
to.
this is the reason why we in the situation we in
Yeah,
right
we
now.
got to get behind.
I'm
them,
not
you know
just
what I'm
saying let's
Just
just vote.
strengthen numbers.
I'm not just saying let's just go out and just vote blind. I'm not just saying that. But we already know the Republican Party.
We already know they ain't for us.
But
So
I
you know what I'm
feel
saying?
They're not for us.
I feel like if we let her know what it is that we want, if we announce what it is
Exactly.
that we want,
You
got
gotta
to
work
do,
with her. Work with her
Exactly.
and tell her what we need to see, what we want to
need-
see, the changes that we want made.
But you know
Exactly.
what? Let's just be
We'll
clean.
see how it goes.
and
Let's
give it
just
an
be,
opportunity to make change.
but you know what? Let's just be clean and let's be plain with it. We can't just expect her to just change the whole motherfucking system.
You know, like
It's
the
same
the
thing with
House and the
Obama.
Senate is still gonna
Exactly.
give
It's the
her a
same thing
fight.
with Obama.
Exactly.
A lot of people thought he was gonna come into office. Oh, he's a savior. We good because he's in office. Nah,
Exactly.
man.
He
There
had
was
many,
a lot of fucking
many
trials
things
and
against him.
tribulations that blocked him
Of
from
course.
doing a lot of shit that he wanted to do.
That's why the government was shut down for
Okay.
healthcare. Exactly.
Okay, so we need to understand that, man.
Right.
We need to understand that. At
Absolutely.
least if we got somebody in there that's for us, we have a fighting chance. We have a voice to make some fucking progress,
Right.
and to move forward.
Right.
But we know for a fact, unequivocally a fact, the people who's in that office right now, they ain't for us.
Absolutely.
You understand what I'm saying?
But we
They're
ran-
not for us.
Time winding
You
down.
know,
What we got
we
next
lucky.
up?
A lot of we talked about it on the last podcast. I was saying a lot of jokers who's waiting for Section 8, a lot of jokers who's waiting for their food stamp, and you ain't got nothing coming. Now you got a shot.
Exactly.
Something might be coming to you. But yo, this should be a learning lesson
It better be.
for everybody.
It better be.
For everybody.
But you know, people easily forget. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The people
telling
easily
you.
forget.
Oh, yeah.
So a year later, people will fucking forget that it was shut down and
Well-
niggas wasn't getting food stamps.
Well,
and shit like
call
that,
it what
so-
you want. Call it what you want. But a lot of people out here was hurting.
Yes.
They were hurting. They was hurting around.
They
They was
definitely
hurting.
were.
Yeah.
But
Definitely were.
you need to step up and do what it do.
Exactly.
I want to go into the white guy that started brandishing his gun at some young black men.
Oh,
The
out here in
bitch-ass
Florida?
cracker
Yeah,
alert.
that's the
Oh, oh.
bitch
Wait,
ass
wait,
cracker.
So that's the
alert.
bitch ass crack alert
Wait,
for that
can I
dude.
say something real quick before we
Give
go
it
into the
to me.
bitch ass cracker?
Go
alert?
ahead.
Okay,
Go
I want to
ahead.
read something from Sean King's page or whatever. Following him, love him. But he says, let me explain to you how slow justice is for black folk in America.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's a picture he posted of these 3 or 4 black men who was charged or whatever. In 1949, a full 70 years ago, 4 black boys and men in Groveland, Florida,
Yeah.
falsely accused
Groveland,
of a rape
yeah.
of a white woman they
Yeah.
did not commit, were hunted down, arrested, tortured, then murdered by the local sheriff. He literally shot and killed 2 of them.
Yeah.
Another one of the Groveland 4 was shot and killed separately.
Yeah, separately. Yeah.
Some of the boys don't even know each other. Today, Florida just pardoned them.
Yeah,
Today,
that's like 7
7
years
years
later.
later.
Yeah, that's
Just
how it go.
probably.
It's
But you know
it
what? You
always-
can go. You just said that. You can go a little further back, and I'm gonna give you a little movie that people probably don't know. They probably know. They probably don't know. But I'm gonna just bring it back
Detroit.
up. No, Rosewood.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
movie Rosewood. It happened here in Florida.
Yeah.
I think back in like the 2000, early 2000, late 90s, that these people just got compensated and recognized for the shit that happened in Rosewood.
Right.
So if you don't know,
Yeah.
go get that movie or go see that movie.
Yeah.
Find a way to see that movie, Rosewood. It happened here in Florida.
White
Girl got raped by a white man, put on a black man, they put on some black man, and they hung like
Yeah, it was lynching.
Hundreds of black people in Florida
because of it.
For Rosewood because of that.
If you
Same
look back,
thing.
you can go through a lot of the cases between Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, and
Texas.
Florida.
Shit.
And you will see that it was a lot of unjust done to black men. And some of them are still in prison for it. You know what I'm saying?
And again, I'm gonna say, in the state of the union, in these United States, Florida is one of the most corrupted states.
Absolutely.
In the union.
Absolutely.
If you
Maybe
didn't
it's because
know,
we so close to the
now
water.
you
if
know.
you didn't know, now you know.
Now you know. Hell yeah.
Florida is one of the most corrupted states in the union.
Absolutely.
So crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Florida is about not what you know.
Exactly. It's who you know. That's why we're gonna go into
This bitch ass
cracker alert with this white man. What's his name?
I don't know what's his name.
Because I don't even have my phone.
I don't know what's his name.
The one
I
he
don't
come
know.
out. Like this,
Brandishing his
this
gun.
white lady claims that these kids rolled over her feet with a bicycle.
Pull it.
Don't touch me, you bunch of thugs!
It's video airing all over the place, showing a woman and a group of teens getting into a yelling match on the Brickell Avenue Bridge on MLK Day. It took a turn when we see Mark Bartlett walk up with a gun in hand.
That guy in the red! Yeah, right behind this guy, you losers! You ran over my foot!
On the video, we hear Bartlett hurling racial slurs. The teens took off. Police say Bartlett followed them and was eventually stopped by police and arrested for carrying a concealed weapon. Organizers were stopped.
Yeah.
What the fuck you was doing out of your car? Why are you out of your car? You're in your car, so how you get out of your car?
But you know, but the great thing is that he got arrested.
He got arrested, but I'm still
Not the
disappointed
same
on his
day.
charges.
But you know what I'm thinking
Me
about?
too. Me too.
Knowing how Florida is the gun-toting state of the world, I don't understand why ain't nobody jumped out their car and shoot that bastard. He should have got shot out his motherfucking socks.
Yep.
You understand? You got young kids out here protesting about
to save their housing development.
To save their housing development. You know, and he comes out with his girlfriend
with a gun,
pulling a pistol out,
saying
calling
niggas get the fuck out the way.
You bunch of niggas and this, that, and the third.
Yep.
This is what I've been talking about.
So where was that charge? Where was that racism charge?
If nobody gonna go out there and drag that motherfucker or shoot that bastard,
Exactly.
you understand what I'm saying? This the type of bullshit that's gonna go around all over the country with this dumb shit.
Yep.
That's the dumb shit that's going on.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all. I don't have my phone to broadcast his name, but I
But don't
will.
worry, we gonna
I
put
will
that up.
plaster his
We
face
gonna-
all
we gonna
over
put his
here.
face up on
He's
it and
getting
show
a
what it
bitch
is.
ass cracker alert for this week.
Definitely.
But listen, let's don't just pass over that situation. Let's go back. Let's go back to that motherfucking white boy with that gun that went in the bank and the SunTrust.
He gonna get. It's gonna be a double bitch ass cracker alert.
Sebring, Florida.
Yeah, it was Sebring.
You understand? Sebring, Florida. You understand?
Took the women out, laid them down, executed them.
I'm talking about women. About what was it? 3-4 women?
It was 5 women.
Yeah, I think it was
Five
5 women.
Laid them down on the floor, popped them all in the back of the head.
Yeah,
Women.
execution style.
Yeah.
What I really want to know, but what they didn't say whether the woman was white,
Black.
Yeah,
What
black.
was
Yeah,
the
they didn't
ethnicity?
disclose their ethnicities.
But it's terrible.
Ethnicities.
you know, and
Ethnicity.
listen to me.
sorry.
They were talking. The sheriff came out and made an announcement that this man, it was horrific. They went into the bank. He went into the bank and it was random. He just walked up in there and shot these people. How
They
come they
keep
didn't
saying
say?
it was nothing that connected him to the women.
Right. It was just random.
It was just completely
It was random.
random.
How come? What I want to know is how come he's not considered like Al Qaeda?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How come he's
exactly.
not like considered like ISIS? He's a terrorist.
Exactly.
Right,
All these
yeah.
guys, all these
In
white
their own
boys,
land.
all these white boys, just like they were talking about the Israelites. They were talking about these Israelites back in Washington, how they provoked these white little boys about all this shit. The Israelites were saying they were all future killers, which is true.
Yeah. Exactly.
Look what this white man, this little white boy did. Went into a bank and killed these people. innocent people.
Exactly.
Workers.
But the whole fact is that when you go do a traffic stop with black young men, we getting slaughtered over traffic stops.
Mm-hmm.
But these motherfuckers is actually committing massacres, and they come out in handcuffs.
I'm telling you.
That's some shit that I can't.
And they didn't get shot by accident.
Exactly.
They didn't get killed by accident.
Exactly.
They walking into their courtroom.
They get walked in. They get
got a
Burger
shot
King,
to
special
get their
treatment,
3
and all
hots
type
in the
of
cot.
shit.
This dude, this white boy he's getting his 3 hots in the cot. You understand what I'm saying? He's in a jail cell chilling. Whatever he's going to get, he'll get life or whatever the case may be. But we got our black brothers and sisters getting murdered on some bullshit.
On some bullshit.
On some bullshit.
I agree. There was a protest. I'm gonna try and send it to you, Sassy. It was somewhere in Washington or whatever. It was right in front of the lake where Martin Luther King made his speech or whatever. And you know those people who be out there and they be protest, they be talking about, you know, the black people that be out there, pro-black people or whatever, that's always out there. So there's a bunch of young college students out there with all of them had on their red "Make America Great Again" hats, right? All of them were out there standing around listening to these black people with their microphones, and the black people with the microphones was like, so can any of you people tell us how many times has a black person or African American person or a Mexican went inside any fucking school and shot up a school?
Exactly.
The crowd dispersed. They walked off. The white folks, all of those kids with those "Make America Great" hat again, they walked off. And it was like, yeah, y'all don't want to hear that shit. This is our future leaders. Those are the fucking killers.
Exactly.
Where are the police at now?
Exactly.
Every last fucking one of them, those are the ones. Those are the ones that we need to persecute and throw in the fucking jail.
They're the ones that need to be
and shooting up our schools.
Absolutely.
Not Mexicans. Fuck the wall. It's white fucking privilege.
Exactly.
Those motherfuckers.
White privilege.
Yo.
Exactly. White
Like
privilege.
I said, man, people who out here with their families, going out here to the mall, going out here, you know, right now it's fair season. And, you know, you got these fairs. You just don't know who's who. But you got to be prepared, man.
You better be prepared, man. I'm telling you, be prepared to check your family.
Because I'm bringing my family out here in the street. And I need a fighting chance.
That's
absolutely.
I'm not gonna be nobody's sacrificial.
We gonna always give our people a fighting chance. But before we close out this week's Sass, we want to talk about it's a similar case like Centoya Brown. What was her name, real quick? Because we got less than 30 seconds.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it.
We gonna keep going.
Hold on, let me go back
this
on my page.
out.
I know it is ill bro now, but it's all good. Let me see, because I don't think I sent it to
It was on your sis page.
Yeah,
it was a young lady. She's going through the same thing as Centoya Brown. Child pornography and things like that, and she did kill her accused, and she's doing some time too. So let's bring that same awareness for her. You know what I'm saying? She need pardoning as well.
No, give me 1 second. Oh my God, where is it?
That's terrible, man.
Yeah, she's going through the same thing.
All I can say is, yo, we need to support each other. We need to support each other, and we need to understand what's going on out here in the street.
It's on her page.
And we got to protect ourselves.
Well, I'm going to bring awareness. Like, we can't find the information now, but I am going to post it up on that. We're going to need to bring the same awareness for her.
For her justice.
Yes, we need justice for her as well, because it's the same situation.
Nothing has been talked about in the news about this girl. That's what's so crazy. It's just been swept underneath the rug.
Right now,
because we talk about the shutdown.
Right now, it's all about the shutdown, but, you know,
and
that's going to
still going on.
Justice is due. And we're going to conclude this week's Sass.
That's taking up every fucking thing.
We gonna conclude this week's Sass on that note. All right, y'all. We on the hot seat. The hot seat. All right, where we going with this hot seat?
Celibacy. She's in a hot seat. Sassy's in a fucking hot seat tonight. Okay.
Well, listen.
She's in a fucking hot seat. We're talking about celibacy.
Let me explain this shit clearly. We talking about tonight about celibacy. You got some female.
Because I was watching another podcast, and I felt like it was a great idea.
Miss Sassy, let me put these people up to speed so they can understand exactly where we going, so they can follow through. Because let's don't speed. Let's go step by step so they can understand.
We always go step by step. We gradually put it in.
We talking about celibacy. You got some ladies out here that want to be celibate, and they feel like they don't need no dick in their life. They want to come clean.
I don't want this tonight.
Bless you. Bless you.
Excuse me. You motherfuckers out there better be saying bless you for me too. You understand? But even still, here we go. We talking about celibacy. You got some ladies out here that want to feel like they want to be celibate. They don't need no dick in their life. They don't want no sexual activity.
I don't want dick tonight.
One of our fellow compadres here.
Eat my pussy right.
Well, ain't no eating pussy. That's dead.
Right.
We have one of our fellow
He
compadres
says
here
dead.
that feel they want to be celibate. So now, Sassy, let's talk about celibacy on your end. You said you feel like you want to take a break. You want to be celibate. Now, let the people know how you feeling. Talk to me.
No, I was just watching like another podcast. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my favorite podcasts too.
What podcast is that?
Lip Service. Yeah.
Lip service. So what they were talking about on lip
Now
service?
they was talking about a bunch of stuff, but then it came to where the guest on the show was talking about celibacy, how she was doing like a celibacy challenge, and I was like, you know what? I feel like I want to do that.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like I've been fucking too much.
And this is a person who likes to fuck. This is a person who likes to fuck.
I mean, she likes to get it in. She likes to get banged. Bang, bang, bang.
I do.
Talk about she can't have no nigga who don't want to fuck her 24/7.
No, not 24/7. I said the most I'll go is like 2 days.
Okay. All right, but he got to be packing. He got to be ready.
Yeah.
Yep.
All the time.
So are you prepared to be single?
Yeah.
You are. Over this?
Not over celibacy.
Because I look at it like this. The reason I ask is simply because if you start something and that's the flow that y'all got, and then you decide, you know what, I feel like switching it up, and he'd be like, yo, but this is what we got going.
Right.
That's it wasn't a discussion. It's a you thing for you,
right?
But
you
holding
in a relationship,
you holding that man hostage now. You understand?
Yeah, it's not really with holding him hostage, because I feel like at this point, I feel like I'm just gonna
cut him off.
Yeah,
so you gonna cut him off?
Give that a little break. You know
he don't know it yet, but his ass is cut off already. That's basically what you're saying.
No, he's not cut off already, because
we
still been talking.
You ain't opening up that boo boo.
Well, I've been sick for the last week, so it really wasn't because of celibacy. I just was sick.
So you saying it's because you sick? That's why you want to just transform?
No, it's not that. It's just it's because
it's been sick.
The kitty been sick. For real. The catty has been a sick puss.
Okay.
But the whole thing is just that it's just little things that I'm noticing that I don't feel as if, it's gonna be long term. I don't feel like he can keep up with my mental.
So are you saying there's no longevity?
Yes.
Okay.
It's sad to say.
So are you trying to say that the reason why you feel like you want to be celibate is because you don't see no longevity, you don't see no long lasting progress between you and him?
I mean, for him, I know that he blow my socks off. So I feel like maybe if I scale back on sex, let me finish that.
Wait a minute. Let's take it step by step, because some people need to be spoon sped with this bullshit right here.
Hold up, I'm gonna cut you because I can barely hear you. So pull your mic up a little bit.
It is not bullshit.
It's bullshit to me, because I don't believe it. Somebody who's into having sex and love to fuck, I don't believe that
she made up her mind. That's not what she wants to do anymore right now.
Well, she may not want to do it with that motherfucker.
I could still love to fuck and love to have sex, but I just feel like now I'm gonna scale back.
You just don't want to do it with him anymore. No, is that what you're saying?
Not necessarily, because I know that that's the nigga that's gonna get me off. So why wouldn't I?
No,
so
because there's a part that's lacking. There's a part that's lacking, as you mentioned earlier. You said, "Hey, that mental and that longevity that I need, which will ultimately be able to get you off, because that's the part that gets you off as well."
You're right.
Yeah. So and that part is missing. So he long, strong, long dick, Willie Long, and all that. But you like, but it's always a woman. Yeah. Women always walk around with this. Yeah, but
so basically what you're really saying, T. So basically what you're saying, it's not really him. It's really you. So it's really you. Yeah. He's not really giving you. He's giving you the physical, but he's not really giving you the mental.
But have you brought this to this man? Have you even put it on the table to see? Yeah. Because if you shortchanging that man and he don't even know, you know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something. Let me stop again. breaks. Don't let her swim in. Don't let her swim in this ocean by herself because me and him gonna be attacking her.
Y'all is not gonna attack her.
I'm not saying attacking her. We just asking questions.
First of all,
I'm just trying to get to the nitty gritty.
This is an attack. This is a swim through for her. So I'm just chilling. That's why I'm quiet right now.
This is an Olympic swimmer right here.
Is not doing a good job with attacking
right
now.
Olympic attacking. We asking.
I'm just trying to.
We just trying to probe. We probing.
I'm just trying to set the foundation from the beginning
right now. But
I don't
want to
seem like. I don't want to seem like, we got not just you. We got 1,000 ladies out here looking at this situation. I don't want to seem like we just attacking her on this situation and just trying to make it seem like,
y'all ain't asking no real questions.
I'm asking a real question. She don't want to put cock in her mouth and she don't want to fuck. That's the main idea.
Yeah, and she's saying because it's behind a podcast. Yeah, the podcast probably inspired it, and because she's looking at it like, okay, yeah, this nigga piping me, but what else?
Exactly.
And so that's what I'm saying.
It's a lot of things that I've noticed. Like we have a lot of plans, and this is $1 million plans.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of things that we're building.
Wait a minute.
You do.
Wait a minute. You have plans with him?
No, I'm talking about within our cipher.
Right.
Within our cipher, like what we got going on. Mm-hmm. We got so many things that we're building, so many things that we have upcoming, and it's like, what you got?
So
no, I'm a street nigga. I don't want to hear that shit, nigga.
But you knew that though.
Yeah,
you knew that.
Of course, I knew
but
it.
At what point?
But at the same
time, when would he graduate?
Exactly, I knew that. But at the same time, we
graduation?
always talk about
you would hope
progression.
That okay, got
we
you.
always talk about progression. What you gonna put your money into?
Got you.
What you gonna do in order, because you have children as well. So what you gonna do long term for your children? Our children don't inherit jobs.
Yeah.
So what are you doing to make sure that your kids don't have to go into the slavery of the 9 to 5? What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? I noticed that when I do shake him up, then he go herb and fix everything. But then when we good, it's just like, he back to okay. You know what I'm saying? Back to exactly.
But maybe you need to be, because obviously he hasn't bumped into somebody that has sparked him in a way that okay, you pull up and you challenge and you say, hey, listen, this is cool, but it ain't good enough.
Right. The dick is great.
We good right now, but this is not.
But what else?
This is not the end of the road. I want more. We're gonna have to do more.
Right.
I'm gonna need to see more about you. And I don't know if he's been given the chance. I know you say that you rallied up a little bit, but I'm talking about a real chance to where he like, all right, babe, listen, you really pushing. I see you dedicated to your craft and what you got going on, and your projects that you pushing. I do this street shit. I do this street shit and whatever. And you might have to open the door too. Open his mind to, hey, listen, that bread that you got that's sitting and you say this rainy day shit, put this shit into a piece of property.
Yeah,
you may have done it, but I'm saying, I'm talking about talking is one thing, but walking the motherfucker to the door and say, hey, listen, this my homeboy Todd. He does property or whatever the case may be. He gonna talk to you and just let you know how things work and how you could plug some bread into somewhere and let it sit. And you can always get that. It might not come right back out of it, but you know that, hey, listen,
in about 90 days you're gonna have it back.
Yeah, you'll have it back. Or if something ever go crazy,
you got
and
equity.
You need to, exactly. You got equity, or you got something that you could sell off. And you know what I'm saying?
I have, and we were supposed to go. Like, I'm not gonna keep chasing an issue. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna keep chasing an issue. Like, you're a grown ass man. Like, if I told you 3 times already, you already know what it is. You already know my direction that I'm going in. You already see the plan. You seen the system. You seen the numbers. You seen everything. You know what it is. We've already talked about it.
He knows the
But
drill.
why are you gonna cut off the boo boo? Why are you gonna cut that off?
Listen, I don't have time to waste time. I'm a grown ass woman. I don't have time to just waste time.
So basically, you say
if you not husband material, move out the way because somebody else is.
Got you. So
That's right.
could I ask you a question since we really we're gonna cut the bullshit there? Because dude is delivering dick, but he's not delivering nothing else, right? So. All right, so if you catch
you can't live on just dick.
Yeah.
No.
So now, if you meet this guy that you say, hey, you meet a guy, you meet a guy, and the things that you say this young man is lacking, he bringing that to the table, but now he not dropping off dick like the last dude is. What you gonna do?
We could work
because
on
it's
that.
hard to find somebody
We
super.
could work on that.
We could work on it.
She said we could work
Okay.
on it.
No. Because
But you know
anyone
Go
that
ahead,
has been a faithful subscriber and watcher of this beautiful podcast, you feel me?
Know that.
Listen,
Know that.
He gotta be packing. Yeah.
Yeah,
One
because
thing's for
everyone
sure.
know.
Gotta be laying it
Sassy,
down.
all of that extra shit. But now you're like, oh, we could work on that. We could work on
because
that.
because I feel like
Then you gotta have two.
Because
and are you about that?
yeah.
Are you?
But I feel like yeah.
No,
but
no,
I
no,
feel
no.
like
But you don't get caught up in your feelings. Can you really say,
Yeah.
hey, this nigga gonna handle
Yeah.
my motherfucking mental and
Exactly.
handle my
That's the
Well, we
motherfucking
truth.
did have the
emotional,
episode
and
on
this
polygamy,
nigga-
and she was down for that shit. She was like, yeah, she needed 2 niggas she could have, 2
I can
niggas
do
in
that,
the home.
but
You
I
can.
don't want to do that.
Exactly.
I don't want to do it. But I feel like okay. I have my fair share a good dick, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like, okay, well, maybe it's not just about dick. I mean, he got everything else, so now maybe I could work with what he got. Let's try it out. You know what I'm saying? I done had the thrashing before. I done had the instant orgasm before. So all right, so maybe let's work with this nigga. Let's see if he got to just put more motion into his ocean.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Let me
I
teach
think
him how to
that's-
whine.
I think that'll be your
Maybe
spot.
I just gotta teach him how to
I think that might
whine.
be your spot.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I
Yeah.
said like I'm willing to try like
What you
something
gotta
different
say,
now.
Hefe? I got something to say, but go ahead. What
Don't
you gotta
walk
say,
back in
Hefe?
this motherfucker talking about, man, this nigga not hitting me the way I want to get hit.
No,
I don't know what I'm
all
gonna do, y'all.
saying to you is,
All sad and shit.
this is my thing is that if you definitely sexually inclined and you like it a certain way and that's what you like, you know what I'm saying? I just don't see how you're just gonna put the brakes on the situation and not have that anymore. I understand what you're looking for. He's giving you the physical part, but the emotional part, the
He
mental
does the
part.
emotional part. It's the growth part.
What? That's all
That's
about.
what I'm saying. It's not about like, cause he's there. You know what I'm saying? We there. We good. It's everything, but it's just that. It's
So
like,
how you gonna
come
break
on,
that
bro.
shit to him?
Man, she found herself.
We've
a
already
breakup
we've
plan.
already
That's
talked
what
about
that
it.
is.
How you talked about it? What'd y'all say?
found herself
Could we
a
talk
breakup
about that right now?
We talking about it.
So
I mean,
you
I
talked
can't-
about
I
it.
can't
You
get-
talked about it. How you told him that? Boom. Listen, I'm going celibate. I'm gonna be celibate. You're not getting this boo boo no more.
No, I didn't tell him about the celibate part because I've been sick for a fucking week.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
he
we
ain't
haven't
been getting it.
because I've been sick.
So does he find out when the episode comes out, or does he find out?
Oh, he about to find out right now. She
When does he
ain't
find
getting
out?
no more
Oh, so you keeping that shit away from me?
Oh,
so that's why I been hearing from you?
I don't know if he really watches like that because
Well,
a
he
lot
about
of
to
y'all
find
act
out
like y'all
one way
don't
or
watch
the
what
other.
y'all do.
If you say
You
y'all
better get it.
connected the way y'all connected, he watching.
All I want to know is,
If I was him, I'd
What
walk
you-
up and
oh,
slap you in the face.
all
with it.
I
wanna
want to
know?
know is,
What you want to know?
what the fuck she think celibacy really is?
Oh, so
Because,
Yeah.
like,
What's your definition
it's
of?
no celibacy to me.
Yes, it's no.
Let her
give her definition.
What's your definition of celibacy, Miss Love?
It's no rubbing, okay?
No
On
pumping,
her part,
no pumping.
it's no rubbing of herself. It's no pleasuring herself, okay? Fuck and damn a whole nigga. Fuck that. Nigga be damned. Okay?
It's no.
So
pleasure.
basically,
Nigga be damned.
she needs to
Nigga be
explain
damned.
to us what her
Celibacy
celibacy. Okay.
So I can.
means in
No
my
sexual
vision,
activity.
no sex, no
So no
coming.
masturbation.
It's no coming.
No
There's
masturbation.
no
But who
coming.
made that definition though?
Me.
The fuck you mean?
And-
Siri made
and
that
for me,
definition.
Fuck Siri. I got Android, nigga. Fuck Siri.
I did.
What you
I
want?
got a Galaxy.
So
Fuck
what
Siri.
Siri said.
So what is
Hold on.
celibacy to you?
Well,
I mean, I
she
just feel like
said.
I don't have to be fucking with a man. I could touch myself,
No, you
right?
can't. Ain't no coming involved. You can't. It can't be no coming. That's part of sexual activity. Ain't
But
no
that's
coming.
something that I
Ain't-
want to do though.
Well,
I just want
That's
to
a
cut off.
beautiful question for the.
I wanna-
for the.
I want to cut off.
audience.
for the audience.
For
Like,
the audience. What
Like,
you
know,
what's your
right,
definition?
boy.
that
What-
and the viewers
it's
that's
something-
watching.
Well,
Yes.
I'm telling you.
For them to
okay.
comment on that,
Yeah,
get
what's
back.
your definition
You know,
of
Well,
celibacy?
the viewers. Okay, if I'm gonna tell you what celibacy is, if the viewers feel it's something else, then that's some bullshit. But I'm gonna tell you what it is. Celibacy is no sexual activity. Period. No playing with yourself. Goddamn for sure. No question about it. Ain't no dick involved. Ain't no sucking involved. Ain't no pumping. Ain't no grinding. Ain't no nothing.
Well-
celibacy is celibacy. That means you abstinent from sexual activities.
That's
Yeah.
what Siri
Period.
said.
So you
That's the
abstain from
definition.
all sexual
That's
activity.
Well, I feel
so
like
you
I
become
wanna
a
do
nun.
all
for a
sexual
little
activity.
So
while.
you'll be a nun.
That's right.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Whatever
I
God
guess.
she gonna be worshiping,
Yeah.
whether it's cabbage or Jesus himself, she ain't got nothing coming.
Nothing.
I feel like
Period.
I could do that though.
Shut up and sit down. Just like I said.
I wanna
Sit
know.
down. You ain't got nothing coming. So ain't no touching, ain't no rubbing. Will you be able to do that?
Hey, I'm a try.
Sassy.
Y'all
Don't
check.
say try.
I'm gonna try.
Don't say try.
I'm gonna go through it.
You came out here and said.
I'm trying to be celibate until the summer.
Exactly.
So,
I
so
feel
check
like
in next
that's
week.
that's about 160 days.
Check in next week and we'll see the status.
Wait a minute. That means it's about 160 days because we about 160 days out for the summertime. We're in what, January now?
I feel like my
Next week
birthday.
is
My
February.
birthday is in May, so I feel like on my birthday I want to get like good thrashing for my birthday.
You know what I'm saying?
he's like
That's the
shaking-
summertime.
shaking my head.
My birthday's in May. That's the summertime.
Yes, summer starts.
That's the
June.
summertime.
Yeah,
That's
June. June is
I
summertime.
mean,
June the 21st.
I gotta
So
tell-
when's your birthday?
May 15th.
Then that ain't time.
So-
June 21st is the summertime.
That's
you go.
spring.
That's the hey. It's
Hold on
close.
for a second. We have orders in the house, so we
That's
got
right.
people that's chiming in. But even still, we want to know. You understand?
Well, honestly though, all jokes aside, I want to take some time out and self-reflect. I want to meditate more
self-reflect on what?
on just everything about myself, what I'm trying to do. Like
Okay.
I just want to focus on me and my kid. You know what I'm saying? I want to eat healthy. I want to try to do the vegan shit. I want to work out. And I feel like I could do that, like if I'm focusing on me and not having to focus on somebody else.
Quick question.
Okay, fine. You're not focused on nobody else. Are you going to be touching yourself in the process?
Well, if y'all putting me to the test, then no, it won't be. It'll be nothing at all.
Nothing.
How are we going to know? We going to put cameras in your
Y'all just ain't gonna know. Y'all just gotta just trust my
gotta
word.
trust our
Man,
word.
get the
I
fuck
gotta
out
trust
of
my
here.
word.
You in the gym and shit,
don't believe
and you
you.
watching niggas over there squatting,
No, 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 no,
seeing
no.
prints and
When
shit.
it comes to the gym, no, I don't find anything attractive about
sometimes you
niggas sweating in
ladies-
the gym.
You ladies need
You don't
to get
like a
put to
sweaty
sleep.
nigga?
Nah.
You
Why?
ladies need
The
to
only
get put
time
to
I like
sleep
sweat
with a
is
good
when we
bust of the
fucking.
nut.
That's
You
crazy.
ladies need to bust a nut real good to get put to sleep. Are you gonna be able to deal with that?
That's the problem.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes I do gotta pop
You
myself
fucked
off
up
to go
already
to
by
sleep.
saying that.
Yeah.
But no. But like I feel like I could do
Some of you
it. I
ladies
just feel
out
like
here-
all that shit is mental.
So you're looking to gain some, I guess, lost perspective in regards to self. I guess.
Yeah, I just want to just focus
Listen,
on myself,
don't get me
rejuvenate the
wrong.
vaginal.
Listen, don't get me wrong. I don't think there's nothing wrong with being celibate.
Mm-hmm.
But if you are a sexually active person
Mm-hmm.
that likes to have sex and like to be pleasured in certain ways, things like that. Excuse me, because I'm drinking Tito's. But other than that,
Right.
you like to be pleasured in certain ways and get things done to you, and you do things to yourself and satisfy yourself.
Right.
If you saying that you want to be celibate, that means no sexual activities in any kind of ways. Basically, what T said, you want to be like a nun.
Yeah,
Now,
that's what it got to be.
me personally, as you being you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You my
people,
left,
my folk.
you like my left arm, my nigga.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Y'all in a
You me.
relationship, full blown relationship.
Boom.
Yeah.
You in a boom. You in a full,
fucking.
absolutely getting your back banged out. This is what you like. You like to get bang, bang. You like all that shit.
Yeah.
For you to just go dry,
Cold turkey.
cold turkey,
Yeah.
like you said. I want to know if you really built for that. Now, are you really built for that?
Yeah, I'm built for anything I put my mind to.
That's right.
I believe
dig that.
you.
I dig that.
But
But I don't
then
believe in
again-
no celibacy shit.
Nah.
Yeah, it's
I feel
not
like-
really it's not really for anyone or to hold anything from anybody, because I don't hold pussy from nobody, because for half the time
You
I'm
gonna be
fucking for
holding
me.
pussy
I'm not
from-
fucking for you. I'm fucking for me.
You gonna be, you
But
gonna be
I just
holding
feel like
pussy from him.
I gotta really just do. If I'm in a relationship, there's no way I would say I'm gonna go celibate. You know
Let
what I'm
me ask
saying?
you-
That's what you doing right
Yo,
now.
but-
Yeah, but
In a
this is.
relationship.
Let me-
But I feel like
Okay. You know
at
what?
this
Let me ask-
point,
let me
I
ask-
feel like
relationship or not? That's the
I'm.
next question.
We walking up out of this relationship right now,
Let me
and
ask
I
you
don't
a
even
question.
really think that we're in a full blown relationship.
Why do you
Here we
say
go.
that?
And then
How do you-
Because
wait.
Hold on.
You know what I'm saying? This is the part where, I mean, yeah, like we saying, okay, we ain't fucking nobody else. You know what I'm saying? We basically exclusive to each other. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
have you been
But we're
exclusive to
also,
just him?
we're-
Yeah, they have.
I
That's a
haven't
relationship.
fucked
Let me ask
nobody
you
else.
another question. Okay, let's do this shit step by step. Because the our viewing public wants to know: have you been exclusive just to him? Okay,
Absolutely.
You have. Have you spent time with him as far as your cuddle buddy?
Yeah,
Y'all
all the
together
time.
spending time,
Pillow
hugging
talk.
each other,
Yeah.
kissing. whispering sweet nothings in each other's ear.
I guess, yeah.
Don't say you guess. It's either you did or you didn't.
Your take is this nigga is gonna go nuts. Not so much.
So
that
a relationship is basically because y'all cuddle and y'all whisper sweet nothings into each other, and you think that's a relationship?
Digging up into a motherfucker like
you
that.
Got in your house. You fucking
is gonna go fucking crazy.
That's what they saying.
The nigga gonna go crazy because y'all been banging or whatever.
Right.
He gonna go nuts.
I don't believe in no
because he don't know what you got in store for the nigga.
They speaking for him.
It ain't about him.
I'm not speaking for the nigga.
It's about me. It's about what I want. And if I feel like
for him.
I don't have time to waste.
Well,
and I got a lot of things going on for myself. So if you can't match my fly, then why waste time?
That's on you.
And I have already talked to you. I told you.
What you told him?
I can't keep telling a grown man the same shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I got a question.
What's up?
So if that, she said, "What's up?
What's up? What's up?
What's up?"
So
Jeezy voice.
So with all that being said, right, and you're able to identify that you say, all right, my man's not hitting on one end, but he is hitting on on a separate end, right? On the end that he is hitting on, why don't you keep that going and say, you know what? But as far as like that growth, you're not that dude for me, so I'm gonna go check for that dude for me, and when everything all adds up, like, cause I look at it and say this.
No, because for me that's like slopping. That's like I'm fucking you and then I'm gonna just slide in and start fucking with another nigga. No, I need to cleanse myself from this nigga.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So
I done let this nigga into my hole.
So my question to you is,
so let me purge this nigga out for the next man.
How are you gonna do the purge though? How is that purge?
Celibacy.
Exactly.
No. I understand. I understand what you're gonna do. You're gonna purge yourself and you say you're gonna be celibate. But how are you going to break it to him to let him know
that you're no longer in a relationship with him? You no longer want to be with him.
Like I told him.
So wait. So are you gonna tell? So let me. Okay, I want to take this shit slow because we gotta. I want to keep it in perspective for our viewing public so they can understand that what you going through because what you doing right now. You only speaking your truth. There may be a lot of females out here thinking like, yo, you know, it's really exciting when I meet a nigga, when some females may meet a nigga and he's in this shit. He told
But this ain't no new relationship. It's been years. So it's like we've been talking about the same shit over and 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 over. I'm tired.
Listen. Let's don't get it twisted. Because the thing about it is, I've said it before in other podcasts, I truly believe in females. Females just tend to grow a little more mature.
Man, we in our 30s. Ain't no.
Well, it's not just you.
Faster, nah.
It's not just you, but females. My personal opinion. I just feel females tend to just grow just a little more progressive than a male does. Sometimes when we may be set in our ways and we may feel like, okay, boom, it's exciting. It's exciting for you females to be like, yo, this a gun-toting nigga. This nigga out here getting money, this, that, and the other. But you females have come to a point where y'all feel like, damn, I want to settle down. I want a nigga who's going to be there for me that I know that's going to be established, that's going to be consistent. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be consistent. That's going to be able to provide for me. That's going to be able to be there for me. And I don't have to worry about if he's coming home, if he's not coming home, or whatever the case may be. Now, you got different niggas that's on different levels. You got some niggas that's on a level that's, yo, they getting
like I said, and vice versa. Like I said last episode. I got you. I hear you, but and vice versa too.
But if you got a nigga, if you got some niggas out here that's getting $1 gazillion, that's putting you up in a palace, buying you everything you want. You got the house, you got the car, you got everything. All them status symbols that you expect to have, you got. You understand what I'm saying? But then you got some other niggas that's not on that level. They out, you know, every dollar, they changing every dollar, you know, $1 for a day. They getting this money, they getting that money. It might not be the same money. It might not be consistent. But they out there still in the street life doing what they do. And I've said it before, at some point as men, as real niggas coming into that transition, understanding like, yo, I'm taking these risks and these are the risks that I need to take. You know what I'm saying? But at some point as men, we have to understand, yeah, we taking these risks, but we got to take calculated risks.
Yeah.
Where we know we can't risk ourselves because we know other people are depending on us. You know what I'm saying? To provide and come through for us.
But
so we gotta transition in a way where we saying, okay, listen, we're gonna take these risks, but we're gonna take calculated risks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where we still coming through. Some niggas ain't there yet. Basically what you saying, the nigga you might be fucking with, he ain't there yet for that.
But
well, she's not in the business of building a fucking nigga.
Not,
okay?
exactly.
She's
Like
not
I
in the
said,
business
I'm
of
too
building-
grown for that.
We're
We not in our 20s.
She's not the fucking owner.
We're not in our
of the
20s, my
fucking
nigga.
bear.
I don't
Okay,
have
we're
time
not
for that
building
shit.
the fucking nigga.
These are
here.
conversations that we had for the last couple of years. And then the thing is, when I
So
really
you've been rocking with him for the last couple of years?
Yeah.
So it's been a minute.
Yeah, when
'Cause
I
you
really
know nobody comes complete. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but that's what I'm saying. But it's been the last couple of years. But when I go
Yeah, that's a long time. Yeah, that's a long time.
and then I'll be like, man, fuck that, leave me alone. And
I agree.
he go do everything that I told him to do, and he
understand
fix
what you're
everything.
saying.
Yeah, I agree with it.
Listen,
So it just gotta be. Don't do it for me. You gotta want to do it for yourself.
Listen.
You gotta be wanting to do that shit for your kids. But hold up. We gonna pause right here, and we gonna come right back.
Damn.
And we're gonna stay right on this conversation.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it then.
Let's go.
All right, we back. We back.
All right, of course we back.
All right. So
Basically what let's get to right to the motherfucking point. We talking about we been fucking.
Right.
You understand? Me and you, we got a relationship, we in together, this, that, and the third. And then all of a sudden you talk about we just gonna be friends. And we been fucking. Ain't no such thing. I don't believe in that bullshit. How we gonna be friends and all of a sudden you gonna talk about, oh, we just friends, ain't no more fucking no more. Get the fuck out of here. We ain't no friends no more.
Can't be friends.
Bullshit. I don't believe
I'm
in that.
still in love.
We're not in love no more.
You.
How we not
Who
gonna be in
fucking
love and I'm
sung
not
that song? I
penetrating you
can't
and I'm
remember
putting
that
dick
song.
inside you?
Deborah
Yo.
Cox. And,
Hell yeah, bro.
What?
Deborah Cox and I forgot the
Deborah
other nigga name.
who?
Yo.
And they did what? They were
Exactly.
friends?
Yo.
Well, he a fuck nigga.
That was a hit.
They weren't friends. They were fucking with each other. And they separated and they couldn't be friends.
He's
That's
a
what
fuck
this
nigga.
song was.
Oh my God.
He's
Yo.
a fuck nigga. How
That
you
was a
gonna
hit.
get me and you together? We intimate and we doing all type of shit. We done crossed that fucking threshold and we doing intimate shit and we making love to each other. We fucking all of a sudden you gonna come tell me, oh,
So hold on.
Go ahead.
So you ain't never had a chick that you was just fucking and y'all ain't in no relationship and y'all just cool.
Plenty.
wait. Just say it slow.
You ain't never
'cause
had.
listen to
You
me.
ain't never just been fucking a bitch that y'all was just cool. You ain't no relationship involved. You just slid on her from time to time.
Yes.
But that was your okay. So what the fuck? What the fuck is the
He's
difference?
saying
But we
is,
fucking
y'all
though.
already
Y'all fucking, but y'all friends.
No, he said
We
y'all.
fucking when we
they're
friends,
in
but you're not gonna stop the fuck part on. You're not
Yes,
just gonna stop
sometimes
the
you
shit
do.
on the sudden.
part.
So if
We
she,
not friends no more. I got
And
something
you-
else to do. I ain't got time for
man,
you.
so you ain't never fucked no bitch.
No.
And now she got a nigga and she be like, yo, what's up, Hefe? Blah 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 blah.
No,
Nigga,
I don't have
please.
time. If you got a next
outta
nigga
here.
that's fucking you, I don't have time to be sitting around talking to you. That's just me. I don't got time to be sitting around let's just have a conversation.
What you think? What you think?
Man,
T?
fuck that. I'm not
I think-
sitting around talking to you, and I'm putting dick inside you. Now you fucking fuck
that.
Talking about that.
The niggas is saying fuck that shit.
No.
They don't want to be
I
involved.
ain't say fuck that.
What?
No, he
Well,
said
you
fuck
can
that.
say what you want to say.
I'm about to,
I
whenever
ain't
he
got
get
time
done.
for you. I've been sticking long dick inside you and fucking you, and now all of a sudden you telling me, "Oh, we just friends," and I got my man Joe over here. I'm fucking, and we not friends no more. Man, go fuck Joe then. Go fuck that nigga. I ain't got time for you. We ain't fucking no more, so it's over. We ain't got time to be fucking around and just lollygagging. We got a relationship together. We got intimacy together. We been fucking.
So you emotional right
You
now?
damn right I'm
Yeah.
Your feelings hurt because
You
I just cut
motherfucking
you
right,
off.
I'm emotional.
Yeah.
So
Your feelings hurt because I
instead
cut
of
you
you
off.
getting emotional over the shit, well, just go ahead and be with Joe. And I'm going to sit over here and move on.
Okay, but what if she don't want to be with Joe? She been fucking you. Y'all been in a relationship or whatever. She don't want to
That
be
ain't
with
no
Joe.
goddamn
All
relationship.
she's saying is, okay, y'all been fucking. Okay,
Yeah.
y'all done
Stop
been y'all
changing
been
the
fucking
language.
for a minute or whatever. Now she wants to be celibate and she don't want to fuck no more.
I don't have time for your ass right now. Be celibate by yourself. I need to put dick in pussy. I
Fuck
need to
you.
The fuck you mean?
Fuck you,
Listen, if that's
asshole.
what you want to do,
Fuck you.
well, let me be fuck me asshole in because Me and you was intimate together. It was beautiful. I was banging you out. We was having a good time together.
I was giving you what I thought you wanted.
You came through a transition, and we not fucking no more.
That's the definition of like niggas be like wanting to fuck you and have you like once they put dick in you, oh, you can't fuck nobody.
No. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted that
even if they got a wife or wives.
I'm just telling you from my point of view.
Don't stop fucking him.
Other niggas.
You can stop fucking other niggas, but don't stop fucking me.
There may be niggas out there. There's a lot of niggas out there be like, oh, you ain't fucking me no more. Fuck that bitch. I'ma choke your ass. You ain't fucking me. You gotta be fucking me.
Strong on her.
I'm not that nigga. If you don't want to fuck me no more, I understand. It's time for me to move on. When we catch up. How you doing, babe? Everything good? You straight? Boom. But we ain't got no fucking chatting. We ain't got time to talk. We already know we don't cross that threshold already. I already know that I'm been inside you. I've been fucking you already. Ain't no fucking talking around and we just playing around. The fuck? We can have a conversation and be friends and shit like that, but we gotta fuck. The fuck you talking about?
All right, Terry, what you wanted to talk about? You brought up an interesting topic
the fuck you mean?
earlier.
Hey,
and I really want to touch base.
I'm celibate. That nigga is out the door.
Okay, let me be out the fucking door then. Let me go fuck somebody else.
Okay, that's all right. When I'm ready to fuck somebody else, I'll fuck them. It won't be you.
I'm gonna go fuck this bitch over here. I don't got time to be playing with you. I gotta be stroking something.
That's all right, but that shit ain't me.
I mean, a lot of niggas. Let me tell you something. A lot of niggas that be around and be your friend and all that other dumb shit. They be your friend and be like, oh yeah, baby, we just friends. We've been fucking for like fucking 2 years, but now you want to be celibate. I understand, and that's good. He's a good fuck it. He's
first of all, he ain't gonna let her go like that. But anyway,
what you mean he ain't gonna go like that? What you mean he not gonna go like that? With your standards, you feeling that the nigga just supposed to just automatically understand. He's supposed to understand that it's all good. You celibate now, and I'm just supposed to all of a sudden just be your friend. And I know for a fact, me and you could be friends and we good and we done crossed that threshold and we've been intimate in that kind of way. Y'all not gonna really fucking like the fact that I'm gonna be talking to you. Oh, you know I'm fucking Sarah up the block.
First of all, he ain't even gonna come out his mouth like that. I'm finna tell you right now. First of all, he know this pussy good.
Yeah, he gonna continue.
Okay?
Well,
you're not giving it to me.
First, it don't matter.
What the fuck you mean it don't
he
matter?
Wanna make first of all, it does matter.
Why the fuck not?
I'm gonna tell you why.
Because
he been the only motherfucker smashing me. And he want to make sure.
But you don't want to give it to me no more.
Are you listening? Are you going to listen?
I'm going to listen.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. He been the only motherfucker smashing me, right? Okay. And all this celibacy shit, that's like that to that nigga, whoever I'm fucking, to you, that need to go in one ear and out the fucking other.
You motherfucking
and you gonna stand your ass right motherfucking there, and you gonna be like, okay, no problem. Be celibate all you want. All I know is you ain't fucking no other nigga. And I'm gonna make sure of that because I'm gonna play celibacy what you want if you want to. We're gonna play celibacy if you want to. We're gonna play celibacy if you want to. You who I want.
I don't believe that shit.
I already done made up my mind. You still going through some shit. You gotta find your fucking self. No problem.
You?
As
You
a
gotta
female.
find yourself.
Exactly. The
I
female.
agree.
I don't
She gotta
agree.
find her
I agree.
fucking
I
self.
think a nigga,
no problem.
He'll try to guard the pussy.
Exactly.
He'll
I'm
try to
finna
guard the pussy
guard
like, yo,
this shit.
If you're not giving it to me, you're not gonna give it to the
You ain't
next
giving it to
nigga.
nobody. But I'm still gonna be here and I'm still gonna hound your ass. And as soon as you have that weak moment, I'm gonna be right fucking there. That's a real nigga. You ain't gonna tell me fuck you. I'm finna go down the block and fuck Sarah.
No.
Fuck you.
No.
Fuck you, asshole.
Let's work on it.
I
promise.
That's
I'm
what you said.
I'ma do that.
You
shit.
said it.
Clear.
You said it.
I'ma kill myself if
Hold
you
on.
leave.
No.
I'ma kill myself if you
That shit
leave.
clear. You see what I'm saying?
What?
Let me make
Niggas love to say they gonna kill
What was
themselves.
the fucking
No, wait, T.
No, the soldier. What?
Yeah.
Listen, niggas will always say they gonna kill themselves.
Wait a minute.
Kill themselves.
Listen to me.
Niggas, I'm telling you,
I'm
niggas always
listening.
do.
If that
I'm
nigga
listening.
say that, you need to leave him.
I'm
'Cause
listening.
If
Wait a
he
minute.
talk
Niggas
about
always say
killing
that shit.
himself, he'll kill you too.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Leave
Wait a
that
minute.
motherfucker.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. A real nigga, if I say I care about you, wait a minute. If I say I care about you,
For real.
if I say I care about you, I know I'm not gonna try to hurt your feelings like that. I'm not gonna go and tell you, oh, I'm fucking.
What about she just after fucking hurting your feelings? She told you she's celibate.
No.
She just put a
She
fucking
can say-
dagger through your heart.
Okay.
She fucking cut your nuts off.
I care about
She
her.
cut your dick off.
I care about
No
her.
more fucking for you.
No. I care about her. I'm gonna try to work on her. I'm like, baby, we have an intimate situation. I'm gonna try to talk to her about it. But at some point in time, I'm a grown ass motherfucking man, dog. I need to get my shit. I need to get my stroke on. I need to fuck.
Get your stroke on.
You can't expect me to sit around. Wait a minute. You can't expect me to sit around waiting on you to go through your situation.
I don't expect you to wait because that's what I'm saying. But that's not what I'm saying though. For me to say
waiting on you.
Nah, like I said, I'm celibate. You could go do what you want to do.
Babe. Wait a minute, babe.
Because we not in a relationship.
Wait a minute.
I got you.
I'm not gonna just go ahead and disrespect you like that. I'm not a dirty scumbag. I care for you. We had an intimate relationship.
Most of the time, you probably was fucking Sarah anyways.
Right? Thank you.
I'm not just gonna shit on you and tell you, oh, I'm fucking Sarah up the block.
Because you was already doing that.
No, you see what I'm saying? You see how you
listen, okay, keep going. I got you.
That's not the case.
Keep going. You ain't finna tell us that, right?
I'm into you. My shit ain't up to. I'm not up to par.
But you not finna stop fucking.
I'm not giving you what you need as far as mentally or I'm not trying to progress to the point where you need to be for me to be at. I'm still an adolescent or whatever you want to call it. But motherfucker,
I'm not in no 30s. You're no fucking adolescent.
You don't waiting on you.
You don't have to. You
but
have
that's
all
not what I said. I said for me. That's what I'm doing.
You don't have to. You
can do whatever you want to do.
You a nigga. First of all,
go ahead.
Listen. Be smart. This is why you niggas is so fucking dumb at.
Yeah, thank you.
This is why you niggas is so fucking dumb, bruh. This is why you niggas is so fucking dumb at. First of all, you been fucking the same bitch for 2 years.
You want to turn off the spigot.
So what?
Tell me,
so what? You know.
I gotta fuck.
First of all, you know she is sexually inclined. You know she can't go more than 2 days without the dick.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up, bro. You know it's coming.
Listen.
Sit back. You know this shit coming. You know this shit coming. You know this shit coming. She's just talking right now. Let her ramble. You know what you got. What are you bringing to the table? Are you a confident enough ass nigga to know that you that nigga and no matter what the fuck else she thinks she need, it's already in front of her. Are you that nigga or no?
Exactly.
Are you that nigga?
Exactly.
Listen,
okay, then shut the fuck up.
No.
Keep your fucking dick to your fucking self. Cause you know in 2 fucking days you know your bitch. That's your bitch.
No.
You been fucking her for 2 years. That is your bitch.
Okay.
If that's your bitch and you a nigga, you been fucking her for 2 years. You know if that's your nigga, you know that pussy cause that pussy is yours. You hear me?
Listen
Do you hear me? No, fuck that. Do you hear me?
No.
Okay. Fuck that. She just talking right now. All that celibacy shit, she going through something right now. Maybe her period on. I don't know. Maybe she going through something. I don't know. I don't care. This another new phase. I don't care. This is a phase.
But that's the truth, though.
This a phase.
Because now, if
this
I
is
come
my
to you,
bitch. I don't care.
If I come to you and I tell you, all right, listen. I mean, I've been talking to you about the same
shit.
That's
my bitch. And I like her.
We've been doing the same shit over and over, and I feel like now it's time that I don't feel like there's any growth.
Man up!
I don't feel like there's any growth. I feel like we stagnant. I feel like, when I do get mad or if I do I get in my bag, you go fix it, but then you after a couple months, it's back to the same shit. Exactly.
Okay.
So now that I'm officially, like I'm telling you, I'm going to leave, what you going to do about it? You going to let me leave or you going to fix yourself?
Hefe, earlier you were saying you was going to let her leave.
No,
let her fuck. Exactly.
You said you was going to fuck Sarah.
I didn't say I was going to let her leave. Okay, listen, let me explain myself. Let me give me an opportunity.
Soon as she said
no.
One time, no dick, no pussy for you. The first time, I don't want no dick right now. I'm going celibacy.
I'm gonna go fuck the block.
Go fuck Sarah.
Fuck Sarah up the block. He did say that.
You said that shit.
That's what he said.
You
That's
on
what
record.
I said.
You being
listen
recorded.
to what you saying. Listen.
She said you.
Let's be
being
clear.
recorded.
Let's be clear. No. Let's be clear.
Listen, because women, we are on recorders. Fuck all of this shit. I'm just saying, we are on recorders.
Give me an opportunity.
All right, go ahead.
Give me an opportunity.
Go ahead.
Can I have
Let me hear what you got to say.
I really want to understand women's lingo, man, because men and women have different lingo.
Yeah.
And we've been talking about this whole goddamn celibacy shit for a little minute, but I'm gonna go ahead. I ain't gonna.
No. Listen. All I'm saying is I just want to reiterate the fact of what she's saying. If I care about you, right? You understand what I'm saying? We spending time together. I care about you. I love you. I want to be with you. You understand what I'm saying? You done turn the spigot off and you said that, listen, I'm going to be celibate. I'm not fucking no more. Celibacy is celibacy. That's what you said. I'm only going by what come out your mouth.
But see, no, but
wait a minute. Let me just finish.
Let me just clear that up, because you thinking I'm just telling my nigga that, oh, we're not fucking anymore.
You said you celibate.
Yeah, but that's
what's
not
celibacy.
But it's not like me just, oh, we're not fucking anymore. It's a dismissal of what we got going on. I'm letting you know that basically what we doing right now is no growth. So let's no longer waste each other's time.
Right.
So yeah,
you celibate.
Yeah, but no, wait. You taking it as I'm just telling the nigga I'm celibate. We not fucking no more. That's
What's
not what
celibacy.
But you're
forgetting
to realize that I'm
you're
calling
celibate
a
for
relationship.
you.
Right.
You're celibate for you, but you're breaking up.
That's true. She was.
You're breaking up
So-
with
She
the
was
dude
saying
because
that.
of the not.
Yes, that's what I've been saying the whole time.
The whole time.
I
Yeah.
understand
The whole
that.
time she was saying
But
it.
you said you celibate, so that means okay. I don't have no growth. I'm still in the adolescent stage. I'm not where you at.
Yeah.
You ready to
So we're
progress.
disconnected
Wait a
from this
minute.
relationship.
Wait a
Let's no
minute.
longer
Wait a
waste
minute.
each
Wait a
other's
minute.
time.
All right, listen. You ready to progress to the next level. I'm not there with you yet. So at that point, you see there's no growth in me.
Yeah.
So what's the point of us still having this situation?
And that's what I've been saying. So we gonna
Okay.
end the relationship.
All right.
And then for me, instead of bouncing on the next
Listen.
dick, I'm gonna go celibate for a little
Okay.
bit and catch myself.
Yo,
pussy heal.
but at the same
Yes.
time, we be fucking every other day, every 2 days, 3 times, 4 times a day. You celibate or whatever the case may be. I'm not there yet. All right, I understand what you're saying. You understand what I'm saying? You celibate. Celibacy means no sexual activity.
Exactly.
You already know my sexual my sexual fucking
But
problem.
why
Hefe,
she letting you go.
hold up.
That's why she letting you the fuck go.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
fuck up.
That's what I'm saying. That's fine. I don't care. Like,
What
but
you
but
mean
it's
by
but
fuck
it's
then?
not. But it's not.
that-
But you're taking it
that
as if
version-
that I'm saying that I'm just gonna be celibate and cut my nigga off. No. The relationship, we're ending a relationship, and after we end this relationship now, that I'm saying, okay, let's just separate because it's the same thing. Let's not waste each other's time.
So I
you
should
could go
be just-
find.
I- so-
You could go find. Hold up.
Okay, go ahead.
You could go find what you want, what
Go
you
ahead.
want to do. You could go fuck Sarah up the block, do whatever the hell you want to
Okay.
do. But for me,
You celibate.
we're ending
No
this
sex for you.
relationship,
You
and
should've
we're
shut
celibate. I'm shutting down until
Okay.
I'm ready to get into another.
Okay.
Deal with
you
another
shut
man.
down. So now I'm telling you, baby, please, baby. You all know I love you. I'm gonna try to do better. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm shooting game. I'm trying to do everything I could do to make
Ain't
you
about
fuck.
that. You can't get her with your dick.
Okay.
Over the dick.
So
can't get
in
her
the
with the dick.
meantime, in between time, what I'm supposed to be doing? Holding my dick in my ball in my
already
hand.
told you
Yeah,
bye.
you go do.
Okay then.
already told you.
All
That's what I'm
right.
saying. That ain't nothing
Okay
to do with
then.
me.
I don't
So
see
I'm
your
going to
argument.
Sarah. I'm going to Sarah up the block.
Take
I'm
your
banging-
ass on.
You could go do that with
Okay.
Sarah. Let Sarah deal
So
with your
how you gonna
stagnant
expect me to
ass.
be your friend. You still gonna
Ain't
be my
nobody
friend?
expecting you to be shit.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying, but like I said, if I see you, hey, what's up? Or you know, I could ignore the fuck out of you. I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna go to Sarah up the block and bang Sarah. I'm gonna bang Sarah
Go
back out up
ahead.
the block.
Go
And it's
ahead.
all good
Because-
You
No,
celebrate-
it ain't
because
all
while
good.
you fucking
Why not?
Sarah-
What I'm saying is, nigga, you stupid.
Why?
Nigga, you losing.
Wow.
You losing.
Oh, so I
You
supposed
gonna
to-
go bang Sarah up the block who's already banging 50 fucking niggas, you
Well,
dumbass
exactly.
motherfucker.
Exactly.
You got this one
Go
bitch
ahead.
that's only
Some
been
of that.
fucking
You
you
gonna always think
consecutively
about
get some
2
of that.
fucking years.
While Sarah,
not ready yet.
exactly. Listen, but while Sarah just taking you for your coins
Well,
and giving you no growth,
that's
now
all good.
what
Instead
I'm
of
telling
manning
you is
the
in the
fuck
back of your
up,
head.
instead of manning the fuck up,
I'm a man up.
man the fuck up. You
I ain't
man the
ready
fuck
yet.
up. Yeah,
I'm not ready
well,
yet.
shit, then you ain't the
And
nigga
that's
for her.
it. Yeah,
And you
exactly.
need to get the fuck
Well,
out of the way.
well,
because
they
you
do
in the
say
way,
what
you
they
in the
say.
way of the real nigga that's
Yeah,
supposed to be
exactly.
marrying
What
her,
they
that's
say.
supposed to be dicking her down,
Well,
that's supposed to be fucking her up. You in the
what they
way.
say,
You in the way. Get the fuck out
When
the
you
way.
got a bird, let that bird fly.
Get the
If
fuck
that
out the way.
bird gonna fly, let him fly. If
Listen.
that bird gonna come back to me, then that bird belong to me.
Listen, y'all better go watch T.I. Mr. What is it? The Mr. Fuck Up? That video, you better go watch that video. Shit.
Fuck T.I., man. I'm not worried about T.I.
No, I'm not talking about you better go watch that video. It's the same shit that we
Man,
talking
fuck
about.
That. I'm worried about my boo boo right now. She done shut that spigot off.
No,
And
you
I
ain't
done
worried.
told
You
her
worried
how
about
much I
fucking
love
Sarah up
her.
the block.
showing
I
the
done
bill.
told-
That's an excuse to
No,
say
no.
you just started
You
fucking
see-
her when
you
you've been
see- you see
fucking
what
her.
I'm saying?
So-
Now that I told
Exactly.
you.
No,
see
but
what
I'm like,
saying?
so?
You
It don't
see?
matter.
Now that I told you.
Cause you did that off some spiteful
No.
ass shit.
No, I ain't
Cause
do-
she told you she ain't fucking you no more. Now you
Yo,
want to be all
thank you.
spiteful.
So,
when I'm finna
no,
go fuck fuck the bitch on the block.
I'm being
Thinking she
spiteful.
gonna be like, no, daddy, no. Don't do that.
No.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You see what I'm
Okay,
saying?
I'm sorry. I'm gonna fuck you. Okay,
They
I'm
do that
sorry.
shit.
Nah, I don't do
Okay,
no
fuck
shit.
that shit. I don't want you
Yeah,
fucking Sarah on the
Yeah,
block.
you got that
No.
right.
Okay.
Fuck you.
You a liar.
Fuck you.
You a liar.
Wait a
Fuck
minute.
you, asshole.
Let me ask you.
Wait,
So you
hold
ain't
on,
never
hold
chased
on.
behind no
T,
man?
T,
You ain't never
T.
chased behind no man?
T, can I say
no.
something to you, T?
Never.
T, can I say
You ain't never
something
said
to you?
okay.
Man, you see what I'm saying?
No.
So,
You're a liar.
T, so now let me ask you a
You're a
question.
liar.
Nah,
Wait,
no,
you
never.
see T?
Never.
Can I say something though?
I ain't
So
never chased
now,
behind no nigga.
If I didn't
So
tell
hold
you,
on.
You see, I've been-
Wait, Hefe.
Never.
Because no. You brought something up last time, and she made a comment and said, "Yeah, that she did."
Okay.
What?
And what I mean by chase,
Uh-huh.
chase doesn't mean run behind the man like a dog runs behind a car. I'm talking about to the point of, you know how you say, y'all, you brought up the subject of groveling.
Right,
Remember that point?
right,
And she
right.
admitted to, you know what? Yeah, I go up under like.
It was that point because the nigga almost died.
Right.
He almost fucking died.
Brandon lost
But
his
it wasn't
kidney.
like I was chasing back behind him. I was like, damn, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Like,
for them, trying
I
to,
look
you
at the
know.
bigger picture. We was arguing over some petty shit, but you could have died.
Right.
That ain't chasing after him. That's just like realizing that shit was
Even
stupid.
was that considered
No,
groveling?
exactly.
No.
And
that's
that wasn't
something else.
groveling.
No. You talking about something else? The hospital thing. I'm talking about when
That
it was
was the
around his
hospital thing.
birthday.
That's what it was.
No, it was. 'cause
That's around the
afterwards-
time when he went
after-
into the hospital.
Yeah, that
No,
because
I'm
we
talking
were
about
here. Yeah, we were here late.
Yeah, exactly.
And shit
then
like that.
You got out there late.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah,
like,
and
nah,
then he
man,
was
fuck all
upset.
that shit.
Yeah.
He was like, all right, I'm about to leave.
Okay.
And then, you
Okay.
understand?
Yeah.
But then
Okay.
after.
But that's not groveling. That's knowing that I was wrong. I was fucked up, and I was just like, babe,
But
let me
you
make it
could've-
right.
There are plenty of women that'll sit there and say, "Yeah, I was wrong, but you should have just accepted it."
No.
And they stay.
Yeah,
they
but
stay
that's not chasing
headstrong.
after him. It was just like it's the right. I don't see groveling as the right thing to do. If I fuck up, I'm gonna say, damn, my
You
bad.
see those as two
Exactly.
different
That's
things.
not
Yeah.
groveling. That's not chasing after a
Understood.
nigga. I was
Respect.
fucked up. It's
Yeah.
his fucking birthday, and I'm out here till 3:00 in the fucking morning.
Yeah.
The nigga out on the beach waiting for me for fucking 12 hours. That's fucked the fuck up.
Yeah.
So I had to go and be like, listen, babe, I'm sorry. Let's get it right. Let's make it. He wanted to be an asshole, so I skirts on his ass. Left him. You
Exactly.
still want
I
to be
think
mad
it's
and
different.
petty? All right, stay there.
It's different forms of groveling.
Yes.
Motherfucker might suck the dick a little bit longer than she usually do. Because she might be like, oh, I'm going to give you head for 2 minutes and then get up out of there. But then she like, you know what, man? This nigga been waiting.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm like, damn. I'm like, damn, I'm sorry, I apologize. Let me, make things right. But he still want to be, no, fuck that. Okay, fuck that. My pussy is walking out the door and you ain't
That's
getting
it.
none. You better go fuck Sarah up the block now.
That's
Well, but
that.
see, but see what y'all was saying back with the situation with Sarah and shit like that. But so basically, what I should have did instead of being honest with you about it, being that you want to be celibate, we being honest with the relationship. So what I should have did was just lie to you and don't tell you about
No,
Sarah.
you don't gotta lie to me. You just gotta.
Obviously, I do.
But no.
Because you feel
No,
I'm a
listen.
fuck nigga
So you
'cause I'm
don't.
gonna be
No,
black.
but you don't feel
Fuck
like that's
Sarah.
malicious and say, okay, well, fuck that. Since you want to be celibate, I'm gonna go fuck Sarah up the block. You don't gotta tell me that shit. Go fuck her. I don't care. I don't need to know that shit.
All right, you don't.
Don't tell
I'm
me
not
that
gonna
shit.
Tell you that shit.
Why are you
But I'm
telling me
just
that?
telling you.
That's like me saying, okay,
We're
well, I
being
fucked Jimmy,
honest.
and Jimmy is doing everything that I
You're
told
being
him to
honest.
do. No, it's
I
not
thought we
about.
want to be honest with the relationship.
No. You
that's-
wanna be honest after
that's
she told you she
exactly,
being celibate.
exactly. Because get the fuck out of here with that shit, nigga.
You want to be honest?
Yo.
That means you was
Fuck
already
outta here.
planning on
Honest.
fucking
The fuck?
Sarah.
Listen. I'm going to pull you out the water.
Thank you.
Yes, he drowning.
Thank you.
Pull him out the water.
Thank you.
Put me out the fucking water.
Yeah, pull him out.
Listen, brother.
Pull him out.
Fuck.
I fuck
Don't
with you
put me out the
tomorrow.
fucking
drowning.
water.
Yeah, no, that's crazy because even if you could understand,
'Cause
I
Sarah
understand.
ain't
Like
come
you
up.
could say, yeah,
Sarah ain't come up until after.
exactly.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
And it
you.
is
Thank
what it
you.
is.
No, listen, you can always say, you can listen, wait, you could come to me and
No.
say, babe, listen, this is da. We trying to work it out. And if I'm like, no, listen, we've already ran our course. I'm sorry,
All right.
but let's go. All right, then
listen
go
to
do
what you
your
just said.
thing.
You
But you
wanna
gonna
bust
throw it in my
our
face,
head
but you gonna
about-
fuck Sarah up the
No.
block.
You see,
Bust
you
up
got
that
that.
head about Sarah.
Yo,
Fuck
right
that.
now, you mixing apples with oranges right
Nigga,
now.
that's what you said.
He always say that shit.
No,
he
no.
always say
That's
that
his way of coming out the water.
He always say that shit when he in the fucking water. Look.
Hey, you know what he like right now? Titanic.
Yes.
Back in the water.
Yes, the fuck?
See,
Yes.
and sinking.
Yes.
Listen,
I've been trying to get out of
we
this
running
shit.
out of
Yo.
time. We
I've been
running
trying
out
to
of
get out of
time.
this
Nah,
building
man,
for a
fuck
minute,
that,
man.
run
We
out of
We
time.
running out of time. We running out of time.
You talk about
We
Sarah
hitting
like
it.
that,
We
you
hitting the
fuck
2
that.
hour mark.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah.
Sarah and fuck your dick, nigga. I'm
No,
celibate.
listen, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Wait a motherfucking minute.
Listen to me. we had a conversation, baby. I love you.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
And I love you
wanna
too.
Be with you.
But I feel like it's like we
There's
ran
no
our course. We've hit our we've hit our
brick wall.
we've hit our plateau.
You understand what I'm saying? So what you want me to do?
I've already told you.
You want me to just hang around and just be around
I don't.
and just try to keep convincing you?
No.
You understand what I'm saying?
There's no convincing because I know your track record.
Okay.
You gonna fix everything for 2 months,
no more.
and then after 2
Baby,
months it's
I've
gonna
been
be the
giving
same
you
shit.
Best dick in the world,
So?
baby. I want to be with you.
This makes so much sense with what you were saying about women be talking a whole nother language and men be talking a whole nother language.
Yeah.
As far as in what we be talking about.
We ain't get to get into it, but
yeah.
What you
like
mean?
that's what I wanted to get into. Like that's what I
talking
want
about.
as far as in how we be saying the same
Yeah, we don't have
thing or
enough
whatever,
time.
but
We don't have
it's
enough time.
Totally different.
What you mean? What do you mean it's totally
Terry,
different?
talk to him a little bit. We got 2 minutes. Come on, Terry.
Go ahead.
Talk to him.
Tell me.
I ain't got it.
Well,
It's
tell
gone.
me.
It's
You
lost
said
in the
tell
sauce.
me what you talking about.
No, I was
Women
just
could
saying.
be like, as far as the language, when you say certain things as far as in, you gonna fuck or bang Sarah up the block after we told
You misconstrued what I'm trying to
all
say.
that.
Now we ain't misconstrued, man.
You said what you said.
Your compadre right here understood everything that you said,
bruh.
bruh.
You misconstrued what I'm trying to say. You done already
This
told
is
me.
what happens
You established
in
the
all
fact.
relationships. This is what
Man.
happens. You try to say something.
You
The
misconstrued
female
what I'm
says
saying,
something.
man. I need the people out there to come back and converse.
Yes.
If I'm talking some bullshit,
Hit us up.
and I'm saying some outlandish shit.
Hit us up on
tell me
hit us up on Raising
on
Kings
Kings I'm on
podcast
some
at gmail.com.
But if you telling
Raising
me-
Kings PC
if
on
you
Twitter.
said to me as I love you, I want to be with
Raising Kings
you telling
podcast
me
on
you
YouTube.
celibate. What am I hanging around for?
But no, you stuck on hanging around. It's not about hanging around.
So what the fuck I'm doing there?
You could go fuck who you want to fuck, but you ain't you trying to throw it in my face.
You hung up on Sarah. What the fuck?
Because that's what you bringing up.
Well, that's what we talk about.
I'm not gonna say something. I'm just gonna go fuck Sarah up the block. Go fuck her, but I don't gotta know about it. I don't need to
The
know.
simple fact that you done been with this female for a couple years. Okay, you done been with this female for a couple years. You see how she maneuver. You know her likes, her dislikes. She's been drilling it in your head, and every time she tells you something, you act right, and then you
I'm
don't,
not getting it.
and then you calm down.
I'm not getting it.
Yeah,
You're right.
Okay,
Okay,
you're
I'm not getting it.
Okay, now she's on a new plateau.
Okay.
She's expressing to you, listen, I'm not having sex anymore. I'm going celibate. You feel me? I don't want to fuck no more. I'm good. You feel me? And you're hurt. We understand. You're hurt by her telling you that.
Absolutely.
And
I'm hurt.
because you're hurt,
So because you're hurt, you're
by
gonna fuck
her
Sarah up the
telling
block.
you that, because you're
You see what I'm
hurt.
saying?
Yes.
You bring
yes.
Sarah into
No,
this
no,
shit,
no.
man.
Cause that's what you're gonna
That's
do.
what the fuck you did. Because she
I
told
should've
you
just
that
lied.
she
No, you
shouldn't
didn't have to tell me.
should've lied.
Period.
No,
Why
you
the
shouldn't.
fuck you telling
No,
me
you
you gonna go
shouldn't.
fuck
I
Sarah up the
lied.
block when I'm
First of
telling
I
you
thought
I'm
we
gonna
had
be
an
celibate?
understanding.
No, I'm telling you
That was
that
a
I'm
hurt
gonna
move.
be celibate.
Thank you.
And you gonna go
Thank
fuck
you.
Sarah up the
Thank
block
you.
Sarah, she in
because
that
I want to be
shit.
celibate.
I'll let you when you celibate.
So what if I tell you, okay, well, I don't want to fuck you anymore. I want to fuck Jimmy up the block.
Well, that's even.
You gonna
more.
bust my motherfucking head, right?
Yeah.
No,
Because
Michael,
that's
bust
what.
your head.
Listen.
Don't
Let me
you
say this
always
part
bust
right here.
heads?
Let me say this right here. When a man hears this,
Yes.
Did I ever put hands on you?
You always say you gonna bust my head.
Did I ever bust your head before?
always
I didn't
say
say I ever bust your head. I never bust
Just
your
like
head
she
before.
say she gonna be celibate, but you know she can't last more than 2 days without the dick.
No, you see,
You gotta know. You know how to finesse
Come on
it.
now.
You know how to finesse it. You know you got that good ass dick. All you gotta do is rub up on it and you gonna get it.
Saying.
Man,
If you
That's what I'm saying. You're not putting no effort, my nigga. You're not putting no effort.
already
well, I'm not gonna put no effort in. I'm gonna put effort in Sarah.
Go ahead.
Fuck you.
Put effort. Listen. We gonna end it on this note. That's how you can fuck the shit out of Sarah. But guess what? Hold up. That's all right. Listen, that's all right. That's all right. Fuck the shit out of Sarah because in 6 months my pussy gonna be well rejuvenated, and the next nigga that get it is gonna go fucking crazy.
I'm gonna fuck.
Hey y'all, hit us up on Raising Kings podcast.
We've been fucking every
Hey,
fucking
listen.
day. All of a
Hey.
sudden, you're gonna come to me and tell me you're not fucking no more?
Yeah, we breaking up.
You don't give a fuck. Fuck you.
Fuck
too.
you and Sarah.
No, fuck this shit.
Fuck you and Sarah. Hey, listen, hey. We got battery about to die. We got the end of the show.
We've been fucking every day.
All right, listen.
You're gonna say I'm selling.
Yeah. Hey,
You.
Hefe, let's let's close the show. Listen, thank y'all. Hey, all right.
Fuck Sarah.
All right. Give Sarah the long schlong.
You damn right.
That's Sassy.
Hey.
Check it out.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all guys for tuning in. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up here. Make sure y'all hit us up on RAISINGKINGSPODCAST at gmail.com. Get in on this conversation, man. We want all the smoke. We want all the word. Exactly. We want to know what y'all feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Behind the scenes, they just attacking me, man. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because he don't know what the fuck he talking about. He don't know what he talking about.
You see what I'm saying? They just attacking me.
He don't know. He drowned, my nigga. He drowned. That nigga done drowned. What? Hey, Boogie. Bitch, I'm drowning. He done drowned. He drowned. Bitch, I'm drowning. Bust out. Bust that nigga drown, bitch.
I'm gonna just say one thing. I'm gonna send out an SOS. If y'all don't see me in the next Raising Kings podcast, you know who didn't too.
He drowned. You might not see him because he done drowned.
They done did
he drowned.
To me.
Sarah got that ass
on this bullshit.
He went to Sarah. He went to Sarah.
If there's a Sarah out here, come and save me because these two right here.
Listen, RAISINGKINGSPODCAST at gmail.com.
What might happen when this camera go off?
Raising Kings PC on Twitter. Hit us up on, Raising Kings underneath these videos on YouTube.
Make sure y'all get an investigation going on because these two right here.
Listen, one time for the audience members, one time for T.
Yes, Terry, you know what I'm saying? Our partner in crime, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we love him to death. He always come through, show support.
Black, y'all check out Black Movement, Black Empowerment.
He might be
in the building.
You never know.
New York City stand up.
I just want y'all to know. T might be aiding in the bed.
But hold up.
Shut up.
You know what I'm saying? T over there got on the Raising Kings gear. You know what I'm saying? You can purchase the t-shirt for $25. You can get them in white. You can get them in black.
On the back, T.
That's the standard. That's the standard that it comes in. But you can also customize the shirts into whatever color that you want. You can change the crown, whatever you want, whatever color you want, whatever color t-shirt. You hit us up, RAISINGKINGSPODCAST at gmail.com. We're going to get that out to you. You know what I mean?
That's
it. Raising Kings Podcast. Make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all subscribe.
Every Tuesday, Raising Kings Tuesday. Like, share, subscribe. Exactly. Thank you guys for tuning in. We love you guys to death. Just like, share, subscribe. Keep spreading the word. Let's make this shit a movement.
That's right.
Make it a movement.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Exactly. And this is the checkout, baby. This is your girl Sassy.
And it's your girl Lady Love.
And this is Hefe, the #1 podcast in America.
Nation.
Yes.
Right, baby.
Exactly. And fuck Sarah.
Real deal. Fuck Sarah.
Fuck Sarah. Fuck wrong with this nigga. Fuck wrong with this nigga. Bye.
Out of here.
My bad. I stuck my middle finger shit.
Me too. Delete that.
Adios. Fuck Sarah. Fuck Sarah. We up out of here.